There you go.
Hey.
Hey, there you go. It's on.
Echo.
Go.
You can hear my echo.
Yeah, my mic did the same thing one time. I unplugged it and then it disconnected.
HTTP Ghost YVT, thank you so much for subbing on Twitch. I don't know why they joined
The Twitch.
my Twitch. Whoopsie doodle. Who the freak is that? Let me go check that real quick. Anyways, y'all, we're laughing our asses off because on Twitter we posted a freaking. We found out. So basically, if no one really understands, I'm a reanimated corpse. I died at the bottom of a well, and so Lee found me
casual
and brought me back from the dead. And so basically, I am a shark. Basically, I'm a shark I'm a zombie shark, basically. And that's why I have chains, because I'm tethered to Ithica. God rizzes you. Anyways, we were looking at the like Pirates of the Caribbean stuff, right? And there's this sexy like hammerhead shark man with abs, and so I just posted that on Twitter. So everyone just go post their best responses, and I'll read them on stream next time. Anyways,
I don't think anyone can top mine.
No one can talk yours.
Hey, baby girl, what you doing tonight?
Oh, baby, when it's all night, you make a woman go mad. So be wise and keep on beating the time.
Shakira.
I'm on the night and my hips don't lie. I'm starting to heal it right.
Go get it.
See, baby, this is perfect.
More passion.
I swear I can sing, guys.
Yeah, you can.
I can. We'll do a karaoke stream one of these days.
That's a fun time.
But I can sing, I promise.
I'll be in with the light sticks. Your biggest supporter.
Oh my god, like that one, like the Ash, you know.
Yeah. Oh god. I'll do the whole like dance and everything.
Yes, please. I would appreciate it. It would
Shakira.
make
Hi, Nix.
Shakira. Oh, hello, Nana. How are you? We're playing a sexy Atome game.
Yeah, I gotta be sexy man. Vibe
Sorry,
found
my
the image
joke, I
again.
realized I was on the wrong count. No, you're good. So if you go on our Twitter, I posted this beautiful picture. You have to go look at it. It's beautiful. But anyways.
Vibe keeps opening it up and then just laughing her ass off.
It's funny. Oh no, I'm scared. No, it's beautiful. It's really funny, I swear. So also, I have no idea what we are streaming.
I do.
Lee was like, "Let's play this game," and I was like, "Okay." I'm looking for a sugar mama.
Let me guess which one you're gonna like. I think you're gonna
Twitter.
like. My guess is you're gonna gravitate towards the demon dude because you naturally gravitate towards the unhealthy men. No. I know which one you're gonna go for. You're gonna go for the toxic red flag fox dude because it's a fox and it's a red flag. The two most things you are attracted to in fictional men.
I'm gonna hurt you. Anyways.
Go ahead and try. On Twitter? Yeah, on Twitter.
I saw your dick on Twitter.
I have 70 alternative accounts. You'll never
Martha,
know my...
I'm coming home.
I'm coming home, sweet. I'm back in the fucking building again!
Someone on YouTube named Dirty Catheter followed me 2 months ago. If anyone doesn't know what a catheter is, oh my god, the hammer said the abs. Yeah,
there you go. You
exactly. Found it. That's exactly what it is. But if anyone doesn't know what a catheter is, that is a tube they put in your pee-pee, so you can go to the.
Why are we explaining this right now?
Because I feel like Nix doesn't know what I'm talking about.
Don't pollute our child's mind.
No, Nana, he is not fine. He's not. No, he's not. You can't. You know what? You would. You
Go for the
furry.
Go for the shark.
You furry
I'm
animal.
kidding. We know what you are.
We all know.
We know what you are.
I see what you look at. You hentai. Anyways, everybody.
Anyway,
We're gonna go ahead and switch over to the gaming screen because my bedroom's a little too sensual.
Oh,
I gotta get the game set up first, though. Hold on. Let me quickly grab it real fast. I gotta change it from.
clean the pool. You gotta clean your pool. Your room's a little too sensual. Gotta clean your pool.
Okay, gotta. Come on.
Come on,
Come on.
honey. You can do it.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a whore.
Hey.
I literally am a wolf. I'm not trying to.
I know what you are.
She got that dog in her.
Woof.
Oh god.
Ow.
Are you? Is that your Fluttershy impression?
No. I'm Fluttershy. Angel Bunny.
Bork.
Bork. Dude, my voice is already destroyed from voicing the Dongon.
Ah, hello. You can see my big computer. Hello. How are you?
Hola. Yeah,
You can see my monitors.
Whoopsie doodle.
Oh well, that's fine. We're just gonna hold on.
If you put it on studio mode, again, you can go to back to your chatting screen so that they'll only see your chatting screen. So get off of studio mode real quick. Click it again.
Oh,
there you go. Now go to your chatting.
Oh.
Now click your studio.
What?
So now you can edit the
Right.
playing screen. So go to your playing screen. So that's what's live, and this is what you're editing.
Oh my gosh! So I don't have to do this on camera every time.
Mm-mm.
It's so embarrassing when I do. That's great.
I'm your tech mama.
Okay, I don't want it to get like a full on. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't want a window. I
let's
want game capture.
Game capture. Yep. Add a new sort. Yep. Just go to
Just
game
do a new
capture and
one.
then go to auto. Yep. Go to auto for now. Yeah, and now click it. And now, well, like here, click it and then kind of drag it down so that you can go to your here to see it. Go down a little bit. Click that. Yep. Okay, edit that over a bit. Okay, now click auto.
Hold on.
Sometimes, if it's not working, try going to
A lot of the time, actually, sometimes the game captures don't work, so I actually have to do a separate one. So that's why I actually have it on my iPhone. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there it is.
It was on the other one.
Yep.
Okay. We're gonna shrink this bitch.
If you click transform,
I don't know what's going on. What's transform?
So-
oh, that's my sensor bar. I'm just gonna.
you have your. Okay, so go to your game capture. Yep, and then click if it's not yet.
Son of a butternut
Okay.
squash.
Go to your game capture. Clicks the settings cog. Yep. Okay, now go down. Okay.
It's okay. I do it.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay, we're gonna just drag chat above that,
Okay.
and we'll just have it like this.
Oh, it's way too big though.
I know. Hold on. I'll just edit it on screen. Hold on. In un momento. Hold on. Okay. Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? I just got to. Oh.
You locked it.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there it goes.
I just had to unlock it. Okay.
There
we go.
There
Okay.
you go.
I might make it big today.
That
I normally
works.
don't.
Yeah.
I normally like having vibe on there.
If you right click and click fit to screen.
It's fine. It's not working.
Okay.
Oh, what the? Wait. What?
That
What?
click transform. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
There
Oh
you
my
go.
gosh! I didn't have to struggle this whole
Yay.
time. I'm finding this out now.
This is what happens when you have the tech wizard on stream with you.
Goddamn! Yes, it is. Okay, I'm gonna.
Which is funny because I'm not technologically smart, but
I gotta move us down.
I've made myself be.
Okay, and then we're gonna shrink chat a little. Or chat up a little. Okay.
So now you know what studio mode does.
I do. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wait, hold on. This isn't diabolical.
I thought about it.
I tried. I can't find it anywhere, so it's not my fault. There's someone else on stream right now. It says 3. Whoever you are, I will find you and I will make you have children. Anyways.
What the hell?
Anyways, welcome. We're glad to have you. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and switch over. I'm gonna exit out of stream.
Hello, whoever else is watching.
Yeah, welcome. Welcome to my
Don't
stream.
worry, I'll protect you.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I hope you guys can hear it.
Let me check. Let me listen. Turn your desktop audio up a little bit.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, I had it muted.
Yep, there you go. Let me check now.
Hola.
Okay. Keep it open. I'm listening to stream. There it goes. Okay, it's really, really loud.
Oh, okay. Let me go and turn that down about right. We'll do it to 60.
Okay, let's see. Let me check.
Meow, meow, meow.
Better?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's good. Nana, if it's too loud or too quiet, just... this my shit! Turn it up!
Okay, we're gonna go ahead
If it's too loud, let us know.
drop that beat.
My name is Lee. I don't know, freestyle rap.
My name is Drake, and I have big balls, and I drag them on the ground, and I eat the malls, and
The malls?
and when I pull up, the pumpkins go awa awa, and then I will go bam bam, and then it's twata. Boom, ba da ba da ba da ba da. Well, Hello Kitty, meow meow. Her friends Chromie. Chromie sang this melody, and your butt face, and I'm not a rapper, anyways. We're gonna go ahead and start a new game.
I don't know, that was pretty good.
I think that was kind of slay. Okay, here we go.
Damn, that was off the dome, yeah!
Yeah, okay, new game. This is a demo of TouchStarved's prologue and is not a finished product. Thank you.
Ew.
Slay the day.
Slay all day. I don't think you can get...
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Content warning. TouchStarved is inside. You gotta leave.
Oh, sorry, Nana, you gotta leave.
21 and older.
You're not old enough. I'm sorry.
Okay, discussion. I hope I don't get demonetized.
age limit.
Are there peepees in here?
No.
Oh, okay.
No nudity. It's just like
Aw.
older themes.
Damn. At least it's not the sucking sounds from Diabolical 11.
Ew! Oh no!
Can't wait to play that on stream.
Shush. Yeah, no, sorry, Nana. You're not 213.
I'm 49 in dog years. Actually, you're a science experiment. You were
made in a lab, honey.
Left click, progress, text.
Sorry to break
dialog,
it to
mouse,
ya.
reload,
You're only
rewind,
2.
Text, message. Yeah, literally, you're like a month old. Oh, we gotta pick a name. What would be like a name that describes both of us?
A name that's both of us.
Lee and Red.
So we could just mash our name for like the first and the last name.
Lysandra?
Lysandra. That sounds like lasagna.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. So we got I'm adopted. I'm sorry you had to find it out this way, hon.
I'm sorry, hon. Can we just pick like the most basic name in anime ever?
What name?
Yuki.
Yuki? We could do Yuki. I don't know. We could do Akka for Red or let's see. We've got Red. We could do Ithica Red. We could do Vibe Lee.
That sounds like freaking Bruce Lee.
It does.
Goddamn. This is how I find out.
Yeah. Sorry.
Should we just name ourselves Miku?
Yeah, we could do Miku.
Okay. Y'all, we're naming ourselves Miku.
Hatsune Miku. Is that you?
Miku. Choose your pronouns.
Can't
goddamn.
see the end of the horizon.
We'll just do she, her.
That works.
Okay, I already clicked it, so.
That's fine.
This world began to unravel long before you were born.
Oh, fuck. I'm young.
You're young.
It began with fogfall. Spectral mist bled from the seams where reality wore so thin it split. Gotta get up close and personal.
Got it.
And from the fog emerged monsters, inhuman beings with unnatural powers. Some possessed language and intellect, others with mindless beasts driven by little more than the desire to slaughter.
I like the increased British accent that just came.
Our cities fell and unrest spread. Humans united in their fear while monsters thrived in the chaos. And then there's you, Hatsune Miku. You're not even sure if you're human.
You should switch up the narrator accent with every line.
No. You're not even sure if you're human. You were born cursed. With hands that alter the minds of anyone you touch. Choose your backstory.
Yeah, so these will give us different skill sets.
The unnamed. The unnamed.
Oh god. She jump scares me every time.
A fallen oracle. You were raised as an oracle in the remote temple. The priests claimed your touch bestowed enlightenment, but visiting mage revealed your curse for what it is. Following the mage's word, you fled in search of hot dog.
What?
I don't know that word.
What? Where?
Cenobium.
Cenobium.
Mm-hmm. You regularly experience unnatural premonitions that rattle your body.
I feel like that's just us.
Yeah.
Okay, the hound.
The hound, a forsaken thief. You were raised by society's outcasts, criminals who accepted you when nobody else would. Your partner in crime, a friend since childhood, helped you steal enough money for a cure, then betrayed you. They left you.
I'm so hot right now.
They left you with only enough coin to travel to Symbium.
I will.
Your last hope.
I'll read the last one. You take off your hoodie.
You have sharply honed social intuition. You have survived and even thrived in the most violent underbelly of any city, using your experience with the underworld to go ahead.
Full Metal Alchemist. I'll do my best Full Metal announcer impression. All right.
What did I say? You can see me, Lee. I got you.
The exiled Cenobium mage took you in as a child.
I'm stripping.
Oh. Getting up close and personal here. Raising you as her apprentice, she seemed to take pity on your curse, but you discovered that she was cultivating you as a test subject.
I can't get on my head.
Oh no.
Oh, I got closet.
Do you need help?
I got it.
Okay.
I just got earrings.
You can do it. There you
The
go.
redhead is free.
Freedom!
Freedom. Okay, continue.
Okay, let's see. You fled to Cenobium seeking a cure. You are an experienced spellcaster with an encyclopedic knowledge of alchemy, spellcraft, and history. With a little observation, you can identify the subtle effects of magic.
Ooh. Okay, chat, which one should we do?
Let's not explain it for my sanity. Explain what?
The game? We're playing Sexy Men.
We're playing Sexy Men, the plot.
Plot twice. Okay, so my pick is the unnamed.
I like the unnamed as well.
I like the unnamed, but chat, I'm really gonna let you pick, so you guys get to pick which one.
Okay, chat, what are you thinking? The unnamed, which is, we get to be a pretty priestess lady. The hound, we get to be a street rat.
Oh, guys, whatever one you pick, Lee and I will together make a character.
Okay, we'll make an OC.
Make an OC!
Yeah!
Let's.
And then, so we got Street Rat, the Hound, and Alchemist, we get to be a cool...
We get to be,
magic mage escape test subject. We get to be adopted. Like Nana.
Like Nana. Oh my god. You should feel so much passion towards this.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to make a poll?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you make a poll?
So go to your Streamlabs. I think you know which one I would pick.
No.
No, actually.
The Hound.
Probably. Okay, so... maybe I can do it since I'm a monitor.
Hey, babe. Can you?
Let me look. Woo. ASMR. Let me see. Ooh. Oh, wow. You're
scratching your head. Hound dog.
Hound dog.
You
Okay.
ain't nothing but a hound. But I want to be a pretty oracle.
Probably go to setting. Maybe.
You ain't nothing but a hound.
If you pull up stream in your YouTube, eh?
Okay.
Yeah, make that bigger. I'm sure you can probably find out how to do it. Let me look it up. I've never made a poll before.
Nothing.
You raise me up.
Oh, start a poll.
Oh, I'm stupid.
Which destiny? Fallen.
Oracle.
The Hound. And abandoned adopted mage.
Okay. You can be anything you put your mind to.
I definitely spelled witch right. Don't pay attention, please.
Oh, that's okay. You can put anything you put your mind to. You sounded like one of those inspirational cards you find at Walmart. That's what got
I don't know. It's like the damn hammerhead shark. Fucking bitch ass.
Okay, you didn't hear her, but I almost gagged with how hard I was laughing. And I don't think Vibe could breathe either.
No, I genuinely was like so dead inside of laughing.
Isn't that us every day?
Yeah, I'm just gonna make you grow up with me again.
Oh. I got booba privileges, chat.
Woo!
You wish you were me.
I'm gonna my vote. Oh, we got Fallen Oracle, 100%. Okay. Y'all, are you gonna pick?
Y'all, start voting.
You gonna vote?
Nana, vote.
Vote!
Vote, you Nana.
Vote, bitch.
You loony toony.
Okay, there's 4. That's Grace, you, and Nana.
There's 5
Who
people.
is... What?
It's me, Nana, Grace, and then 2 people.
What?
Come on, you little pups.
Come on, Pup-Ups.
Come on, pup-ups.
Come on.
You want uppies?
Come on, little Pup-Ups.
You want uppies?
Come on, little Chomp-Chomps.
Come on,
Come on, guys. Come on, you can do it.
If you want uppies, you gotta vote.
Come on, you can do
Come
it.
Okay,
I'm just gonna treat you like Vibe's dog.
my dog's rotten. Spoo is rotten. Okay, we'll give you 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You are too slow.
Okay, it looks like we're doing Fallen Oracle. We're ending that poll. Okay. 1 vote. Slay.
Slay. Whoever voted, good for you.
Is that you? Okay, we're doing the unnamed. Cause y'all bitches wouldn't pick. Your name is Miku. You selected she, her pronouns. Your backstory is the unnamed. Is this correct?
We should make an OC now.
Yeah.
Now that we
I
got-
kind of want to name her Fallon.
That'd be fun.
No.
I like
I
that.
want to name her Fallon.
Yeah.
Fallon like fallen.
Yeah.
Fallon.
And like Falcon.
yeah, submit.
I just beat Dead Space in Impossible mode. Good for you, Zio. Also, hi, welcome.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Como estás?
She, her. Okay. Okay. And then we have to pick, I think.
Yeah.
We already read this.
We read all the things. oh.
That's the same
Yeah,
thing.
we-
I just was
okay.
renaming us to Fallon.
Oh, okay.
Your
I
name
thought
is
we missed
Fallon.
something.
You selected she, her pronouns. Your backstory is the unnamed. Is this correct?
Yeah.
Yes. We get to make an OC. I'm very excited.
Let me get Angel. Angel's a good talker. Where are you, Angel?
The wasteland stretches as far as the eye can see. There's nothing out here but death. The ever-present stench of decay and countless sun-bleached bones cast like seeds across the barren land. I could say death doesn't scare me, but to tell the truth, I'm desperate. It's been 2 weeks since I joined a caravan bound across the wastes. Finding a group that would accept me was a trial in itself. As rations grew sparse, and my canteen ran dry, I began to despair, but then I saw it.
Oh, the backgrounds.
It's so pretty.
Like, look at the amount of detail
It's crazy.
and just shapes. It's so
Iridia,
pretty.
the city of knowledge, one of the last bastions of humanity left in the world and home to the famous academy called the Cenobium.
Cenobium.
Shinobu.
Shinobu. Shinobu-kocha?
Oh. What? Does she not I can also do that. Kyu-sama. Arara. Then go. All the world's knowledge gathered. All the world's knowledge gathered in one place. If there's anywhere I'll find a cure for my curse, it's here. It's there.
It's there.
Sorry. Ooh, we went down. Oh well. Okay.
As that stands between me and a cure is a final starch of salt-soaked waste, or so I think until I see the first tendrils of fog snaking beneath the wagon.
Lamau, my phone died. That's what you get for being an iPad kid, Nana.
Is this fogful? My stomach sinks at the very whisper. Oh, is that fogful? Okay. My stomach sinks at the very whisper of it. A silent storm more devastating than fire. Dangers in cities, but a death sentence beyond them.
You good?
A thick blanket of fog engulfs us. Oh, you don't say that.
You want me to say that? Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. A thick blanket of fog engulfs us, smothering out the lantern's light. The wagon lurches to a stop. An eerie silence, heavy as the mist falls over us. The only warning we get is a strangled scream.
Stay back! No!
The cry dissolves into wet gurgling.
Was that good?
That was perfect. Then the wagon violently pitches to the side. I hit the ground hard. Oh. Then the wagon violently pitches to the side. Apparently, I just made Fallon British, but, you know, I think it works.
I think it works.
I hit the ground hard. Yeah, punched from my lungs. When I opened my eyes, adrenaline lent sudden awful clarity to the carnage around me. Oh, a traitor I once shared bread with, lies face down in the mud. Her back reduced to long strings of torn muscle, gleaming gristle and exposed bone. Bodies litter the wasteland. Ooh. I tried to rise, but my ankle explodes with pain so blinding. White blooms across my vision. Only when my eyes adjust do I see the dark shape in front of me.
Why does this sound like a Wattpad? Don't worry about it. That's what all dating otome games sound like.
A soulless stoops over the twisted form of a covener. I freeze, but it swivels its head. A dozen bulging eyes twist in my direction, and blink as one.
I can do the monster voices.
Oh, okay. The soulless lets out an ear-splintering shriek and runs at me.
There you go.
God damn, okay.
I'm a D&D DM. I got you covered.
Slay. My parents just got home.
Sorry.
Sorry to leave the party early, fellas. I'm gonna go watch a movie with me, Mom. Fuck you.
Bye, Nana.
Bye. But right before it reaches me, the beast barrels past, vanishing into the mist.
What? Hello?
Distantly, a horse screams in the dark. I need to move now.
Run for the city or head towards the wagon.
Oh, that's one of my emotes. That voice is one of my emotes.
I was so confused. What was that?
Oh, hi, Angel.
Hi, Angel.
Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it.
I was so confused.
I was like, what? I added that. It's insane as my thing. Okay.
Oh, okay. I was like, is that from the game? What?
No.
Like, that's an odd thing for such an intense moment.
Okay, run for the city or head towards the wagon.
Hi, Angel. It's my favorite mod.
Hi. What should we do?
Well, I feel like the city's a better bet just because it's
Chat,
it's farther away, but
I know. I feel like heading towards the wagon's gonna make it come for us more.
mm-hmm.
Hi. Welcome. Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a take her by the toe. If I holler, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, we're running for the city.
Running for the city.
I take off, running deeper into the haze.
Run. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The fog is so thick, and I fear I'm headed in the wrong direction until I see a dim pinprick of light emanating from the shadow of a spire. It's faint, but it's enough. I came too far to die here.
Okay.
You can do this part.
You want me to do it? Okay.
Yeah, we can switch.
All right. British.
I do have a Wattpad.
In your Wattpad era, I am happy to say I never did.
I started writing Hogwarts Legacy fanfiction.
Oh.
And then I started uploading my like actual book on there. So if you guys want to go read books,
if you guys want books, you're the only person on Wattpad I trust. To be honest,
I actually write good plot. Thank you.
Yeah. No, you do. Okay. Let's see. British lady. My British friend is gonna be so mad at me.
I can do it if you want.
No, I got it. Maybe I'll just. Okay, let's see. Rapid footsteps echo all around me. I turn in circles, frantically searching the opaque mist for the source, but the fogfall twists and stretches. Around. Maybe I think that's a typo.
And stretches
Around. Yeah. Suddenly, the caravan's driver bursts forth from the fog. Our eyes meet too late.
I like the setup of Wattpad, but it has a reputation. Yeah.
That's true, yeah. Okay, next one. Run. He slams into me, knocking me to the ground, and slips in a patch of mud. The Soulless falls on him as soon as he slows.
It catches the driver by his throat and rings his stomach with a razor-sharp claws. He comes apart like wet paper, spilling intestines and viscera in a streaming tide. Jesus. Fighting the urge to heave, I claw frantically through the slippery muck for a handhold. Shit! My hand catches on a jagged edge of the rib, cut jutting up from the water. Bandages unhurl around the gorge, torn deep into my palm. The pain's quickly forgotten when a hand closes around my wrist.
Ooh. Can you stand? Ooh, look at our hand. We've got like gold veins.
Ooh, we're black.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Yeah. One of the travelers from the caravan leans over me. We need to run. You look too NPC to live.
I know.
They reach for my hand, and I realize too late that my bandages have come undone.
No, hello, sailor.
No, don't touch me! The sensation of their thumb brushing the back of my hand sends a shiver down my spine. All it takes is one touch, and in the space of a breath, my curse takes hold.
Oh,
we make people insane.
Ooh.
Their lips peel back into a deranged grin.
That's great. That was perfect.
No, I've seen this face countless times before. This is my curse. Madness of my own making.
It's hard because I feel like our hands are like darkened. It's hard because I feel like we're blue. Like we have
blue shit.
Highlight. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
The grip of my hand tightens until pain radiates from my knuckles. Let me go. Suddenly, clammy hands crush my throat, choking me out of breath. Die! 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 Die!
So
I know, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I can tone down.
Might need to just
Spit bubbles at the corners of their mouth and flecks my face. The edges of my vision darken as my lungs scream for air.
Scream for help or fight them off.
Who's around? Is anyone around besides the monsters? Yeah.
Hey, yo, baby girl, can you help me out?
We could yell and the monster could come and eat him, or... Because it depends on how strong we are as a person. I feel like since we're like a fallen priestess,
Should we fight them off? Okay, we have to do a chat. Okay, we fight.
Alright.
My nails gouge deep into the traveler's wrists, but no matter how much blood I draw, they don't flinch.
Are we gonna die? You killed us, Angel.
Angel, no!
The more I struggle to tie to the crypt crows, my pulse hammers in my ears, slowing with each thudding beat. This can't be happening. I'm going to die, and not because of the fogful or the soulless, but because of my own curse. Tears sting my eyes. No, not here. Not like this.
I feel like maybe if we picked Hunter, we would have had a better chance because
Yeah.
we have a different skill set.
That's true. The hands drop
Whoops!
from
Oh, we're okay.
the hands drop from my neck, leaving me wheezing for air. My lungs burn with each ragged cough. My vision clears, and the traveler's face takes shape, hovering inches from mine. Lips split into the macrame smile.
Macabre.
Oh, macabre smile.
Macrame!
Even as blood seeps between their teeth.
You're cute, I love you.
They give one last shuddering breath, then slump over the claws hooked through their stomach.
Oh, that thing got it.
The soulless shoves the body aside, and the glowing eyes shutting the leathery skin thin as though grinning. There's a flash of claws, red spill across my vision. I thought there'd be pain, but as I sink into the murky water, all I can feel is the grit of silt filling my mouth and the icy embrace of the shallow water. Distantly, I notice an arm resting among an outcrop of reeds, mine, neatly severed at the elbow.
Oops.
So we don't have an arm.
We don't have an arm.
I should have taken both arms. Without them, maybe I could have survived, but I could have had a home. Instead, I'll die cold, alone, and face down in the desolate wasteland.
A fitting end for a monstrosity like
Did we
me.
die?
I don't think so. Otherwise, it would have said, you die.
Mm.
Nope, I think we just passed out.
If this is death, it's not as bad as I feared. The cold is gone, as is the choking stench of bog water. I could drift forever, cocooned in oblivion,
Oblivion.
cocooned in oblivion, until all thought and sensation vanished. No curse, nobody howling at me in madness and terror, nobody at all. The thought has a terrible appeal to it.
Bitch depressed.
Yeah.
But the next moment, I take a reflective breath, air pounds into my lungs, and then out again in a ragged gasp. Feeling comes flooding back, warm cloth on my bare hair skin, a firm surface underneath me, a strange tang of sulfur in the air.
Be not afraid, God!
Do not be afraid.
I can be this guy.
Okay, I was gonna say. I don't know who this is.
Yeah, it's my favorite one. He's so pretty.
He's very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I twist my head towards the voice. Tears flood my blurry vision as the bright glow of lamplight.
Try not to move.
What?
The voice is calm, steady, and commanding. But more importantly, it's a stranger's.
Hello, sailors! Yeah, I agree with you!
But more importantly, it's a stranger's voice. One thought cuts through my mental fog. I have no idea who this is, and I'm completely at their mercy. Stay away from me! The words come out in a little more than a creaky whisper. Oh, stay away from me! I clamp my mouth shut, hating how weak and helpless I sound.
No.
No.
No. Who the hell is this?
It's a couple
I think. Angel, I see you.
Angel, I see you.
I'm gonna sit up.
I manage to push myself up on one elbow, but my head swims, and my surroundings give an alarming lurch.
A stubborn patient.
Sorry.
I don't have the strength to dignify with that response. Instead, I pull up the sheet up higher, and wipe my eyes until my vision clears.
Oh, he's so pretty.
The art is gorgeous.
Oh yeah, the art style is beautiful.
The stranger towers over my prone
prone form.
form.
Mhm.
Warm light reflects off his pristine medical coat.
That's a medical coat?
Yeah.
What in the Genshin Impact?
What in the
I instinctively shrink back, and that's when I notice
Whoops!
and that's when I notice I'm completely naked, except for a thin linen sheet. Naked, lying on a low cot, with a pair of sharp, golden eyes watching my every move. The man's gaze flickers to my exposed, unbandaged hands. I plunge my hands under the sheet to hide them
Don't
from
bring
sight.
Genshin into this.
Though it's too late.
Tell me he don't look like Zhongli, though. You can't.
He must have noticed what they looked like. Strange. Cursed. Inhuman. I braced myself for his inevitable suspicion in disgust, but his expression doesn't even flicker from the courteous smile.
What genre of game is this?
Tome!
Yeah. Romance, dark theme, romance,
Yeah.
fun.
Sexy hot men.
Sexy hot men. There you go.
He
That's
just-
the plot.
Yeah.
He just watches and bends in silence as I struggle to make sense of my surroundings.
He looks more like Kaya mixed with Zhongli. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Where am I? Who are you?
Be calm. You are safe here.
Whoever this is, he clearly has no idea who or what I am. I've never been safe anywhere. With anyone.
Yes! Yeah!
Even the shrine of my childhood. One sanctuary I ever knew turned out to be a horrific lie. I scowl, pulling the sheet protectively around myself. Where are my, clothes? The man's golden eyes narrow slightly. A sharp sigh rustles. I gotta start talking normally when I do these. The man's golden eyes narrow slightly. A sharp sigh rustles the papers in his hands.
I can read the narrations.
If you want.
I see you are not to be dissuaded. Your clothes were torn to shreds when I found you, but I procured replacements. With a soft creak, he stands from his chair, giving me a better view of my surroundings. I seem to be in some sort of mental facility. We can trade off for the narrations if you want. Yeah.
That's me for real.
Let's see. I seem to be in some sort of medical clinic. Bottles of silvery alchemical concoctions line the counters in neat rows.
Will I copyright for that?
I don't know. That's a good question. The air makes my nose twitch. A faint whiff of smoke, and something distinctly metallic that I can't quite place.
Blood.
Blood. He's beautiful!
Damn, we're gonna have to make a pretty lady.
Mm-hmm.
Cat, should she have big boobs or not?
The doctor procures
Big
a
boobs.
large, dense bundle
Anyway,
of cloth.
so I gotta make that one of my things.
What is
Big boobs. Anyway, chow.
so. And when he sets at the foot of my cot, okay. The doctor produces a large, dense bundle of cloth, which he sets at the foot of my cot. He's easily a head taller than most, and I have to crane my neck to look at him. Thank you, or could you step out?
Should we be a whore or be polite?
We could be polite. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. He seems very, stiff.
Okay, we have to make her have big Bahama monkers.
Big honka-la-monka babushkas.
Okay. We will have big
babies.
So we have black skin,
Mhm.
bandages around the arms, and we have
Mhm.
big
bibbas
boobs.
and the gold veins.
Big tiddly, yeah, the
everywhere.
gold
Big
veins.
tiddlies.
Big tiddlies.
Have you heard that one? And then this other one shows up with even bigger.
Yup. We'll do could you step out? We'll be like, hey, could you or should we be polite and be like, thank you?
I feel like this man just took you in.
I feel like a
healed
thank
you.
you is in order.
Yeah. I should be polite if I can, especially since I don't know who this is, what he can do, or what he wants with me. Meeting his gaze sends a hot frisson down my spine.
They fucking.
So something about him nags at me, like a half-formed memory I can't place.
He's your dad. Daddy.
Thank you.
You are welcome. I will leave you to get dressed.
I mean, you could stay, and the cot's here. I'm perfectly able. If you are down, sir.
You are down.
It's giving Abby.
It
Giving
does.
my boyfriend.
He does look like your boyfriend with long hair.
Yeah.
With a curt nod, he leaves through a narrow door.
No. Stay here.
I hear a soft click as the lock turns behind him.
We picked she, her, so our character is a woof.
Yeah, you could pick they, them, he, him, or she, her. It could be any pronouns.
So we just like
we just
women.
picked the if we like to design women. That is true.
And also just because we both are more comfortable by like
Yeah,
she.
I'm gender fluid. You can call me whatever, but she, her is perfectly fine.
Yeah. I go by they, she, so
They, she.
mm-hmm.
Oops.
I count to 3 in the sudden silence. When I don't hear any more footsteps, I reach for the bundle of clothes. An itch on my elbow stops me short. I reach down abruptly to rub at it, and freeze when my fingers meet a neat line of stitches.
Oh
Sewed
yeah,
my arm back together.
He sewed your arm back on.
I know what I saw. That beast took my arm clean off. And yet, my arm shows no sign of injury, apart from the black stitches poking through my skin. I gingerly flex my fingers, feeling my heart race at a sensation. Okay, so one of our arms is like complete.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So we got like stitches on our
Yeah, we got bandages probably up to here.
Mm-hmm. Stitches right above
And then
there.
like above, all the way up on the other arm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is impossible. I should be dead, or at the very least, gasping out for my last breath. I squeeze my eyes shut, waiting for the pleasure dream to unravel, to wake up bleeding out in the swamp. But nothing happens. The seconds tick by, and my arm remains resolutely healed, my surroundings pristine and quiet. In numb disbelief, I reach for the replacement clothes and begin stiffly pulling them on. They're thicker and warmer than mine were, with a black woolen cloak to go with them, but there's one thing still missing, my bandages.
Okay. So we have a black
Black
cloak on.
cloak. Probably like some baggy cleric-looking outfit.
Yeah, plot twist. The monster was the guy that... oh, that
Plot
would
twist.
be a plot twist.
That would be a plot twist.
The golden-eyed man didn't leave me with any, even though I knew he saw my hands. I slide off the bed and take a few unsteady steps toward one of the drawers. If this is indeed a doctor's clinic, there must be bandages somewhere.
Ooh, can you imagine like the pretty like black with like the gold like hair dread?
That'd be
Or like the
pretty.
Pretty.
We could also do like kind of a mix of like the hair being
Or like the one.
like long, and then they could have dreads in like the hair, and then we
Mhm.
could also do like the
Like the smooth style.
yeah, I'm trying to think of, we could also do like coils
Ooh,
all the way
coils
down,
would be really pretty.
like coils, and then
Mhm.
they have like
Like
the
coil.
jewelry in the hair.
That'd be pretty. Think like what's her name from Arcane? The Chancellor lady.
Yeah.
I don't remember her name though.
Yeah, no,
Mhm.
exactly. Oh. Okay, I went back. Fine, we're fine.
I saw opening doors at random.
Are you looking for something?
Come back, daddy.
I whirl around, clutching a thick roll of clean bandages. I try to step back from him. My legs bump against the edge of the cot.
Your caution is understandable. Though if I meant you any harm, you would know.
It doesn't make me feel better in the slightest, but he makes no move towards me, so I quickly wind the bandages around my hands. The glowing scars and matted skin disappear. Now I need to feel like good reference material. Hold on.
Here, I can read this.
Yes.
The glowing scars and mottled skin disappear under a layer of white cotton. Oops. That makes it. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
May I ask why you need additional bandages? I clench my jaw. I knew it would only be a matter of time before he asked about my hands. Ooh, pretty, like Navi.
Navi.
Yeah, like a Navi. Through the bit, though the way he does it is strangely roundabout. Say nothing, glare at him, or decline to answer. Well, he did just save our life. I feel like glaring at him would be pointless.
I feel like saying nothing.
Saying
would
nothing.
probably just be the best. Just
It's
being
good
like,
because it's neutral, so.
yeah, we'll say nothing.
There's no answer I could give without raising unwelcome suspicion, so I just shake my head and try to finish the bandages in silence. Cute, yeah. Glare, enemies to lovers. There's plenty of boys, and I feel like one would take the being rude well.
Yeah, I definitely am getting like Natiri. Like I like now I like that like big eyes.
Yeah.
I can only help if you tell me what ails you. An involuntary snort of laughter escapes me. Where would I even begin? Would he even believe me if I told him? No. Best to keep my curse to myself for now, and learn more about him first.
Who are you?
You may call me Kuras.
And where exactly am I?
Iridia, which I assume was your caravan's destination. I can think of nowhere else for a group of travelers to go.
Iridia. So I made it to the City of Knowledge after all. I should feel relieved, but all I can manage is a vague sense of increasing unease. How did I end up here?
I brought you to my clinic, of course. You were the only survivor from the caravan, barely clinging to life. You needed immediate treatment.
Yeah, Angel, you're right. I've never Lee's seen this game, but I have not.
Yeah, there's
Him.
They predict I'm gonna choose a fox man.
yeah. You'll probably like the Foxman because he's the most flirty, sexual, and dangerous. And that is your type in fictional men. Also, he's a fox guy. Yeah.
No comment.
Which you provided?
Yes. He says it so simply, as if I'm a small child and he's explaining
out.
basic addition to
Don't
me.
like that. No bueno.
He's just treating you like you're stupid.
Dummy dumb.
Oh, Grace!
Is there not any woman?
I think they're adding a woman.
This is the demo.
Yeah, this is the demo. They're adding 2 new characters to the official game, one of which is a woman, and one is non-binary that is currently in the game, in the demo.
Nice.
Yep. Grace, I have Chomp!
Oh yeah, we have
I'm
Chomp.
holding Chomp. I love Chomp.
Chomp with us.
Chomp's my crocheted shark. Grace made him for me.
He's beautiful.
I frowned. Sorry, I inhaled.
Fine. I frown and flex the fingers on my recently healed arm. Aside from being a bit stiff, it feels fine. It's barely attached to me. You're saying that you stitched my arm back on?
You get 1 woman and 1 non-binary.
Yeah.
Yep. They're pretty good about diversity in general, though. Like,
I was gonna say, he looks very gender.
Oh yeah.
Which is great. If y'all want diversity, go play the Arcana.
Oh yeah, the Arcana. I forgot about
Yeah.
that game.
You get to romance. There's 2 women, 2 men, and then you can unlock another character.
Is her name Penelope?
There's
One of them?
Portia,
Portia, that's her name.
Nadia, Julian, and Asra.
Yeah, I remember. But
Yeah.
women.
Yeah, women. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We'll make our woomph, and then you can romance our woomph.
You can our whoop whoop.
Our woomph.
Pardon?
A Solus attacked the caravan. It ripped everyone to shreds.
If you want to get like a pillow for your back, you can.
Okay.
I was gonna say there's many on the there's 2 in the corner by the bed.
Okay, up we go. Use your block.
Soldier boy.
Soldier boy.
Solus attacked the caravan. It ripped everyone to shreds. It tore my arm clean off.
Welcome to the British Bake Off. Anyways,
But when I woke up here,
Gonna need a basket for all that cake.
yeah.
I trail off bewildered. I've never heard of any magic that could kill a mortal wound like that. What kind of person could do such a thing? The doctor, Kuras, pinches the bridge of his nose. He sits back down in his chair, quiet for a long time.
I do not know where you come from, but Iridia is the city of knowledge and deadly secrets alike.
Wow.
Information is power, and it is most unwise to give or receive it freely. Since you have refused to divulge your secrets, I will not divulge mine. I do not even know your name.
I was just...
You are new to Iridia, so I will overlook this specific branch of etiquette. However, you must not... Huh?
Breach of etiquette.
Oh, breach. My bad.
No, we're both correcting each other. It's fine. I got a speech impediment. Just kidding.
No, that's okay. I'm dyslexic, so this is a fun time for me. However, you should not expect others to extend the same courtesy. Do you understand?
He looks pointedly at my freshly bandaged hands. Loath though I am to admit it, he has a point. I'm also a complete stranger to him, and if he's telling the truth, he saved my life. I take a deep, steadying breath. This time when I speak, I sound a bit more like myself.
Fallon. My name is Fallon.
We just getting a lot of practice reading this week. Yeah.
What level are you on?
3. It is a pleasure to meet you, Fallon.
Yeah, give me that smart data.
There's a little more warmth in his smile, and his polite demeanor back in an instant.
Ooh.
Thank you for saving me, or why did you save me?
I feel like if you question why he saved you, it kind of goes up against the whole thing of him saving you in the first place. Like, it's like, why'd you save me? Okay, let me throw you back into the bog.
Right, let me just throw you back. I'm a doctor. That's like my job.
I know, so I feel like just being like thankful that we're alive. Why are we questioning the fact that we're alive? Like, I would just literally be sitting there and be like, oh my god, thank you so much.
Thank you for sewing my arm on.
Seriously.
I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break.
Bathroom break. Okay, we take a break.
Whoop, whoop.
We'll just stare at this pretty man.
We'll just stare at the pretty man all day.
They all do. Oh my gosh. Asura in the Arcana has a savior complex, and it's great, but it's honestly the worst because then he uses it against you to be like, well, I saved you, so technically you have to just pay attention to me all the time. Granted, he's beautiful, white-haired with purple eyes, so like man after my own heart, but at the same time it's also like a thing, so. I'm not attracted to men. That's fine. You do not have to be. Men are only pretty in games when they're not real. We're trying to create like a really pretty girl for this because we got like a little sneak peek. So she's a black cloak, bandaged arms, a sewn on arm, and then she's like gold veins. And so I think that's really cool. And so we're going to design like a little thing for her. I was like, I got really inspired. So I was like looking at references and stuff. And then I think we're both going to maybe design a character, and then we're going to like show them to each other, and then we'll be able to determine. Yeah, fictional men. R.I.P. I have a boyfriend. And he, yeah, I'm ashamed. I love him, but I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed to like a man. But it's fine. He's one of the ladies at this point, actually. Yeah, we're gonna design her. I have a really hard time imagining what things look like sometimes. I used to hate having like not having character descriptions and stuff when I played games, and so I'd always like go to other people to design them for me. For shame, I know, RIP me for having a boyfriend. But then I got really into character design. Hola, señorita. Como estase? So yeah, I'm excited to create the character. I was telling him how we'll each do like a character design and then like smash them together.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna do thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for saving my life. I chance a smile in return. Even if he won't explain how he did the impossible, there's no doubt in my mind that I'd be dead if it's not for Chris.
Think nothing of it.
I'm not sure if he's just being excessively courteous,
Excessively
courteous, but his words only raise more urgent questions. Go get a pillow.
I like the Sharky Man, but okay.
No, there's pillows on the side of the bed.
Side of the bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll be able to find the comfy one over there.
Aha!
And you can get a plush if you'd like to hold. I'm using mine as like an elbow.
Little elbow rest.
He's very squished too. He's really nice to hold. I have a really big atome of sharks. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 shark plushies. I have 2 squashmallows, a giant shark from Walmart, the IKEA shark, and then I have a square shark, and now I have my crochet shark.
Yeah.
Hydrate or dihydrate?
Dihydrate!
I'm out of water!
I'll go get you some.
No, it's okay.
Do you want me to get you some?
No.
Now it's your turn. I'll babysit chat. Your turn.
No, it's okay.
Water.
I will.
Go get water!
No, I will when there's a break without.
But I have to ask, why did you save me?
She was gonna ask anyway.
You don't know me.
The question seems to startle Kuras.
I don't have any water, Angel.
I have some.
Go get water.
God
Baby damn it! I'll be right fucking back.
Okay, chat. You're with Father Ravenlord today. Mama's off to get water.
Sure. I will take some water too.
Do we want any snacks? Yeah,
Sure, if you want.
bars and stuff.
I'm sure if you want to.
What's up, chat?
Don't tell Meg. But don't tell Red. Don't tell her that she's the coolest person ever. And she's my favorite minion. But also, she's really talented and really pretty and really cool. I already said that, but it's true. Yeah, we're exchanging secrets, chat. Although this isn't a secret, this is just a fact. Yeah, but I'd never say it to her. No, I wouldn't say it to her face. I would say it to her face, and I would say it to all of you. But I would beat people up that hurt her because she's my little squishy. It's my little sharky baby. I'm a squish. It's my squish. Touch the squish. Yeah. How are you liking your ASMR, chat?
I have to laugh at myself. How's your all day days going? Also, I would like to let you know that Vibe has this big Pirates of the Caribbean poster. And I've just been making very intense, prolonged eye contact with Johnny Depp this whole few hours. You liked that, Angel? I'm glad. I am Vibe for today. So maybe I should turn down the volume from our end, because it's a little loud. There we go.
Stuff, and now I gotta go pee.
Oh, Red's back.
I am, and I gotta go to the bathroom.
And now bathroom time.
I got water and snacks. I got you chocolate chips. I know you don't like peanut butter.
Thank you. I love you. Mwah, 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 mwah.
Okay, Chad, it's time for more secrets. What secrets should we share in this intimate and bond producing moment? Do y'all like ASMR? I'll eat the mic. What other ASMR thing? What other ASMR things are there? What if I like stroked the mic? I don't know if this is like great. I don't know if this is doing anything. I don't know if this is doing anything. I don't know. I can tap it. Maybe that works. I don't think it's doing anything. How's that?
Are your senses stimulated? Maybe I can come up real close. Let's see. Gambari gambari say no. I didn't consent for this. Come on, it's a romance otome game. It's to be expected. My senses are violated. So how do you feel?
I feel fucking violated!
I did non-consensual ASMR.
Oh. Oh no. My senses are violated.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, everybody.
You're welcome.
I can't leave you alone together.
No, 5 minutes and I go wild and rampant.
Goddamn. The question seems to startle Curris.
I could hardly leave you.
Oh, that's you.
I could hardly leave you to die in the wastes.
Ooh, more ASMR!
I
you
love
scolded me for ASMR.
I love ASMR. I listen to it all the time.
Assisting those in need is the very essence of a doctor's duty.
Oh shit.
I've never met a... Oh,
That's
that's
me.
you.
I've never met a doctor who also handed out free clothing.
My fingers find the edge of the cloak. They're subtle, but there's a subtle but delicately embroidered pattern around the hem.
More details for us.
Okie dokie. I try not to think about what kind of price Kuras might ask for such well-made clothes. No, I suppose not. Forgive my presumption. I rarely come across so fascinating a patient.
Oh, so where are your little science experiments?
Where have we heard that before?
I blink.
Me blinking, guys.
Blink.
What did you just say?
I simply meant that you would cling to life so resolutely, or brave such a perilous journey to Iridia.
You're the lab rat. We are the lab rat. That's a sheep.
Oh.
I could not help.
Oh, sorry.
I could not help but being curious about you, Fallon.
He said our name.
Ooh.
His voice dips to a soft murmur, and he abruptly looks away from me. You're pretty curious yourself. I don't know what to say to that.
I'm a little, shocked by the fact that he was like, I'm experimenting on you, baby girl.
He didn't experiment on us yet. Just
I mean, he sewed our arm
that he
back
found
on.
us interesting.
He sewed our arm back on.
Our crew.
Yeah.
Secretly Frankenstein. Let me do this.
Okay. We can do this one.
Okay.
We'll do this one.
Nice. if you want.
You're pretty curious yourself. Sorry, we're eating Cliff Bars right now.
Num num num. Am I?
Oh, that's so true. He touched us.
Oh yeah, he touched our arm. That is interesting. He didn't go crazy.
Homosexual, anyways. Am I? Well, I haven't forgotten about my arm. I wiggle my intact fingers at him.
Clearly not.
But you haven't asked me for any payment either.
I require none from you. Travelers do not have an abundance of coin, and it would be unethical to leave you in...
He's from Canada.
Yeah! Free healthcare! Woo! It'd be unethical to leave you in a destitute...
That's why this is called
leave you
touch-starved, because we can't touch anybody.
No, you can't touch him.
Tell me I make everyone go mad with my pussy.
Red!
It's true!
Bro, he just called you broke. Well, we were kind of like dead on the side of the road.
Mm-hmm.
I fall silent, unsure what to say to that.
Oh my god, you know who he reminds me of?
Hmm?
Prince Agni from Black
Prince
Butler.
Agni!
That's what it's giving. Mm-hmm.
Except Agni's more feral.
Yeah. I fell silent, unsure what to say to that. Nobody could help a whore like me for free.
Horror.
I'm just gonna say whore. No one would help a whore like me for free.
Oh
There
dear.
has to be some kind of catch or trick, right? A loud knock at the front door stops our conversation cold and spares me from having to say anything.
Duty calls.
I would rather be Grace!
I would
Grace
rather
is
be dead.
rampantly hating on these men.
Grace is like, no thanks.
You, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, you are not my only patient today.
Oh, okay, I see how it is. You got a side hose?
The knocking grows more insistent.
Oh,
And Kuras lets out a tired sigh. Please wait your turn.
Though he says it quietly, the clamor on the other side of the door abruptly stops.
Do you need anything before I leave, Fallon?
Oh. Between the soulless attack and my miraculous survival, I'd almost forgotten why I'd come to Iridia in the first place. I need directions to the Cenobium.
The Cenobium.
Oh, daddy mad. The look on his face is downright chilling. He pauses, choosing his words with cold deliberation when he speaks again.
Whatever you seek, it is very unlikely that you will find it there.
Bye, Grace! Thank you for coming!
Bye, Grace! I've got to preserve my innocence!
Goddamn.
Goddamn.
You calling me a hoe?
Thanks for stopping in. As always, happy nightmares.
Bye-bye! We
Sorry.
hydrating.
Okay. Lot of talking. Alright.
I don't know.
The Cenobium's gates open for precious few visitors. Even if they did, you would not like anything that you found inside.
My heart sinks. Is he saying I came all this way for nothing? Risked life and limb, literally, for nothing? No, that can't be. I've only just arrived, and Iridia is the largest city still standing. There has to be a cure for me here. Oh, and if not the Cenobium, where would you suggest?
Do you know anyone else in Iridia?
I shake my head.
Then I suggest a local guide.
They knew what they were doing with that one.
Schlong. Schlong poofa right there.
Mm-hmm.
Head to the Wet Wick and ask for Leander.
I'll show you a wet wick.
Oh, jeez.
Excuse me? The wet what?
The Wet Wick.
They were horny, so I would have a second clue. I don't
He
want...
sounds deeply unamused.
Because the sound I may think might is going to make room.
Let me. I'll turn.
Follow the postings advertising Leander's bloodhounds. They are difficult to miss. When you meet Leander, tell him I sent you.
Can you come with me? This isn't much to go on, but Kuras ass crack, whatever, points towards the clinic's back door.
You will be safe as long as you do not draw attention to yourself.
Okay, not like my arm is sewn back on.
Yeah, fine. It's just some stitches. That's easier said than done. I've always been a magnet for the worst sort of attention. If you require my assistance, you may return whenever you wish.
Okie dokie, Dad.
Father. Head to the what? Yeah.
Through his smiling, there's a note of finality in his voice. Resigned to my dismissal, I slip out the back door. Gonna be next. Who are you gonna be next?
We're gonna be next.
I want Foxman!
I think we get Leander next.
Oh, probably. That's what you mean.
I find myself standing in a narrow and rather gloomy alley. I put the new cloak up over my nose, stepping over the
Okay, so it's like this.
contents
it's like
of
one
the
of those
chamber.
like high.
It's like a
one
high,
with, like that
like,
goes
like
that.
your
Yeah, kind of like my little weird
like your
Jujutsu
little
Kaisen looking
your
turtleneck.
your Gojo turtleneck but with a hood.
Yeah, I kind of have like an imaginary thing of like what's going on in my head right now.
Something weighs heavily inside of the cloak's pocket. My coin purse. Everything is still inside. Every last coin that I'd scraped together for the journey to Iridia. It doesn't even look like it was opened. There were so few coins to begin with,
Yeah,
they
I would've
probably weren't worth stealing.
Hmm.
I glanced back at the clinic's closed door. Kuras didn't take any payment. He didn't even ask for a future favor. But he also said that in Iridia, secrets are power. Does he expect me to give up mine at some point?
No, he just accepts you to give him his virginity. Quite probably, as men do. That's not exactly a comforting thought. Still, no matter why he did it, Kuras gave me a second chance, and I led on where I might find help. It's better get going. Before he changes his mind, I squeeze out of the alley and into the crowded main street. The line inside Kuras's Kuras's clinic stretches down the road already.
Do you want me to read his name?
Yeah. Two thin peddlers queue alongside weathered elders. If any place is in desperate need of free clinic, it's this one. The cobblestones are treacherously rough under my feet. Deep groves worn between them by regularly flooding and decades of hard use. I knew Iridia was a river city, but I didn't expect it to look so eroded. The buildings are tired and dilapidated, all crammed together in narrow streets. Kind of sounds like Venice.
Mm-hmm.
And there are something else.
And
there's something else, a chance in the air, like the shift in pressure before a storm. It's subtle, little more than a faint, persistent thrumming, but I can't seem to shake it. A child darts by, clutching something greasy wrapped in paper. The smell of fried food drifts over me. My stomach gives a faint gurgle.
This morning's catch! Fried up, hot and fresh! Not too many eyeballs today!
That sounds disgusting, but I'm starving. So I duck my head under the stall's grubby awning. Awning. A large fish leers me up, its 3 bulging eyes still visible through the thick layer of crispy batter. The vendor gives me a gap-toothed grin. What's the cheapest thing you've got? The vendor points at a metal basket of what looks like a long strips of savoury fried dough.
Fresh long, lads! 3 copper apiece! Don't burn your mouth!
I take the coins out, counting them gingerly. At this rate, I might even not be able to afford dinner. Reluctantly, I drop the payment on the counter and take my meal. 2 streets later, I pass under a wrought iron archway adorned with dangling garlands of red and pink lilies. Oh, pretty. The buildings in this quarter are dizzily riot of colour, painted walls and tinted glass everywhere I look. Sheer red and pink curtains flutter in open doorways. Musical notes call out invitingly. Incense mingles with the pungent scent of flowers, barely covering the salt and musk of warm bodies. Warm bodies?
What?
This must be Iridia's entertainment district. Oh. Whores! I'm polishing off my food and dusting the... I missed it, guys. Sorry.
I don't know.
It features the silhouette of smiling men wearing a single dagger. A poster is featuring the silhouette of a smiling man wearing a single dagger-like earring and the word Bloodhounds printed above his head, a motto
as above, so below, circled in the artwork.
He has a
If Leander is the leader of the Bloodhounds, then the face printed on the poster is most likely his.
Is he hot? Show us the poster.
You'll see.
I followed the line of identical posters around a corner and nearly hit my head on precariously dangling wooden sign. Looking up, faded letters say,
The wet wick.
The wick dick. The facade of the building looks like it's seen better days, but I hear faint music and laughter coming from inside. Matilda! Come here, Leander. Come here, Papa.
Le papa. I can do the
You are like Papa!
Do you want to do Leander or do you want me to do Leander?
I can do Leander.
Okay, I'll do the narration then, so that you can read him.
The inside of the bar is a far cry from the abandoned exterior. It's not even midday, yet most of the tables and booths are occupied by a loose assembly of people in matching green cloaks. Bustling bars are not something I'm used to, but I steel myself with a deep breath before pushing forward. A cursory glance doesn't turn up anyone with a dagger-shaped earring. I'm about to head towards the counter when a chant rises from the center of the room.
Show! 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 Na 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 na, you ready for my show?
The remaining
There you go.
The remaining green cloaks abandon the bar and their booths to rush towards the center of the room in a sudden torrent.
Oh, this is Tourette's.
There's no time to move out of the way. I'm caught, swept along in an ale-stenched current.
Hey!
Rhythmic chanting drowns out my voice. I could also see you liking Leander. I thrash, throwing out my elbows as the press of bodies grows heavier. My hip knocks into a table. Knocks into a table. I grip it, holding on tight to steady myself. But the crowd has stilled. The chanting stopped. A pair of gilded boots stride across the tabletop. Big Booba Man!
Seriously? My dogs? Again?
You dogs? Scattered laughter and cheers rise from the audience. I drag my eyes upwards. He's a pretty man. A well-dressed man. Vibe's face right now. A well-dressed man stands on the table in front of me, his broad shoulders framed by thick lapels of a trench coat.
This really is the last time, alright?
You gave him an accent, I don't know.
God damn it. I think I need to make him more like rustic sounding.
Yeah, he's kind of a playboy, if anything.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Country boy, I love you!
He's nice, but he sleeps around.
That's fine.
This time when he speaks, the audience falls silent, as though bewitched by his magnetic presence or rich, low voice.
Okay, got it.
But nothing is as captivating as his
Trim for pressure.
Jim, no! Oh my god! Jim's been going to the gym, if you know what I mean.
You got tits now. Don't blink, or you'll miss it.
He laughs, and the dagger-shaped earring dangling from his left ear catches the light in a flash of gold.
Where'd that
It would
fucking red
seem-
come from?
Hmm?
Fucking red on the knife. Where'd it come from?
Mm.
There's green everywhere else, and that
Just the red, yeah. I know.
fine.
Make it a freaking green gem. It would seem I found Leander. He raised his head. He raises his hand above the audience and snaps. A flash of pale green light, real magic, no ordinary stage trick, blinds me. As the brilliance ebbs, my gaze refocuses on the mage towering above me. He do got them tits, though. He flicks his wrist, and the magic spiraling around him coalesces. Hot, anyway.
It's the Japanese food.
Oh no. A delicate flower stem sprouts from between his pinched fingers. One by one. I forgot her accent. Glowing lily petals spring forth.
Irish? What?
Mind if I lay my head on those pillows? Gets shot. I mean, look at them, they're huge!
They are. With a flourish, the mage presents the conjured flowers. The audience bursts into clapping and cheers. A genuine magic show was the last thing I expected from a place called the Wet Wig.
Leander plucks the iridescent bouquet out of the air and turns in a slow circle, giving his audience a good look. Of dem tibbies?
Now, who could use some good luck? God damn it. Now, who could use some good luck? There you go.
There you go. Eager onlookers scoot closer to the table. Some reach for the lilies, while others whistle and call Leander's name. Leander! Senpai! I hate
Does
myself.
it say who the artist is? I think if you just look it up online, you might be able
I don't
to
know.
find
It'll probably tell us at the end of the demo, but I don't remember. But his cool green eyes look at me.
How about you?
My chest tightens. Every person gathered turns to stare at me.
Stand? Bitch, I'm taking those flowers.
I'm taking those flowers! I reach out, all too aware of the way my fingers tremble as I carefully take the flowers from him. There's no weight to them, only a faint warmth that radiates from the stems. As soon as the flowers leave Leander's hand, their light dims. They fade away in a shower of opalescent light.
Bitch gave me fake flowers.
To my surprise, Leander laughs under his breath.
That's what I was thinking, Angel. I want to date all of them.
What if we dated all of
this
them?
is debauchery.
Harem.
That's the problem with flowers. They don't last long.
They leave an impression, right?
Hot damn. He grins at me, and I find myself smiling back.
Oh yeah, I would be.
Oh, hell yeah, look at this dude.
Off my feet.
Leander steps off the table, dropping... They did give him eye bags, look at him go. Dropping among the excited crowd with an audible clink.
He's Pirate Core. How am I not
He
supposed
is
to like
Pirate
him? I'm
Core.
literally obsessed with
I told Chad about your Johnny Depp poster.
Oh no.
I'm like, guys, I've been making solid, intimate eye contact with Johnny Depp for the past 45 minutes.
I know, I got My Little Pony, Sailor Moon, Ray from Evangelion, Derpy Hooves, Johnny Depp, and then like little chromey things, and then just a bunch of stuffed animals. But yeah, this huge Johnny Depp poster from when a PS3 game came out in like 2003.
Alright, bloodhounds.
Go grab your drinks. Show's over.
The green cloaks disperse at his command, returning to their tables and booths. Before I can make my way towards Leander, his eyes find me. He gives me a friendly wave, then beckons me over to the crowded counter. I manage to squeeze beside him, but there's so little room that his broad shoulder presses against mine. I tense, but he doesn't seem to mind at all.
I'm waiting for all the NSFW to come out.
Yep.
I will be properly fed.
I will be fed.
Is this your first time in Iridia?
He says it lightly, with a genuine air of curiosity.
Do I stick out that much? No. I'm certain I'd remember seeing a face as lovely as yours around Lowtown.
What a
Ways.
freaking fuckboy.
Okay. Yeah. My eyes flicker to the polished countertop. I'm not used to flattery, and being this close makes eye contact difficult. As if on cue, the bartender approaches us. What can I get you?
Surprise me. And add something for my friend.
I like this, like, sexy, smooth voice, and then my...
Surprise me. And adds anything my friend wants to my tab.
I just wasn't expecting the generosity.
See, I have a voice in my head. I can't replicate it because I'd be like,
Add anything she wants to my tab. Kind of like a sexy man like
Kind of like a
this. Kinda
sexy dude, but
yeah.
low.
but low. Yeah,
Like
add anything she wants to my tab.
kind of like that.
I wasn't expecting the generosity, but I have to admit I do feel a little thirsty after all that fried dough. I'll have what he's having or water.
I feel like we need some water.
Probably water.
Water would be good. We just had our arm torn off.
Water's fine.
While the bartender leaves to fix our drink, Leander leans his elbows on the counter, I'm close enough to notice the purple shadows under his lower lids.
Yep. I bags.
I bags. His eyes wandered over me in return, but what they lock onto is my bandaged hands. But when they lock onto my bandaged hands, a sour taste rises in my throat. Here comes the question.
So, what brings you to the wick?
Sorry. Kuras sent me. He pushes his hair back from his forehead, but it immediately falls right back into place.
So, it's about work.
The bartender pushes a pair of glasses our way. I don't realize how thirsty I am until the cool water touches my lips. I drain the water in a single gulp. Leander takes a deep swig of his beer and lets out a satisfied breath.
How can I be of assistance? Oh god, I gave an accent. How can I be of assistance? I need to get to the cenobium.
As soon as the word
What is wrong with cenobium?
leaves my mouth, the entire bar falls silent.
Oh,
Oops.
God, we're a main character.
Yep. Bloodhounds twist around in their seats to gawk openly. Finally, an especially drunk one speaks up. The hell are you bringing up the cenobium in here? Throw 'em out! This is Bloodhound territory! The vitriol catches me off guard. From the angry looks thrown my way, it's clear that I've broken some unspoken rule just by mentioning the cenobium. When I glance at Leander, he's drinking as though he hasn't noticed the uproar. Only when he catches me looking does he lower his glass.
For the love of... He drags a hand down his face. Hey, keep it down, will you? This is business.
I tense, expecting an argument, but the outspoken bloodhounds silently return to their drinks. Only a handful continue to watch me warily.
Sorry about them. The cenobium's a bit of a touchy subject in these parts. Mixing enough drinks and well, you saw. How about we continue this outside?
When I give him a terse nod, he pushes away from the bar counter. Water. I follow Leander to an alleyway tucked behind the wet wick. I can't say that seriously. Where layers of frayed bloodhound posters have been plastered to the walls. Seeing them side by side, the resemblance between Leander and his likeness on the poster is impressive.
Kuras didn't send you here for help with the cenobium, did he?
From the look he gives me, he already knows the answer. I glance away. No,
okay. No, he didn't. He suggested I find an alternative.
Yet, here you... Nope, that's you again.
Yet, here you are. Oh, yet, here you are. Asking about them anyway. What do you need the cenobium for?
I don't want to tell him about my curse. The less people that know about my capabilities, the better. Thankfully, Leander takes my reluctant silence as the answer.
Well, I see you're already aware of the city's currency. Information's worth its weight in gold here.
Why does he have cleavage? Does he? I think it's just a weird top.
Yeah, because it's sheer. I think it's a muscle top, and then he has these like belts. So I think this belt, because like if you have something underneath, it's gonna push your
boobs up.
It's gonna push it up. So I think that's like kind of the instinct. And plus, they need to give us eye candy. That's like the first thing your eye is drawn to, because they do an S curve from the brooch on his lapel, and then you follow the gray clothing up the thing of his jacket to the earring, from the scar up to his eyes. So artist stuff. Get on their bad side, and they'll imprison you if you're lucky, or torture you if you're not. But the cenobium's supposed to be a place of learning, a sanctuary.
The cenobium has always been heralded as the last bastion of human knowledge, a shining beacon of hope in a world steeped in nightmares. And if any place held answers, it would be the cenobium. That's why I came here.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I just was turning it towards you.
Thank you.
That's what they want you to think. The things that seem too good to be true are often just that.
Such a simple statement, and yet it leaves me reeling. If it's true, if I staked everything on a lie, then what now? Leander clears his throat.
But as I always say, a solution to every problem. And alternatives to every solution.
He claps his hands and then turns to me with a brilliant smile.
That's why Kuros pointed you to the Bloodhound. Let us help you. Whether it's hunting soulless finding people or recovering stolen valuables, you can do it all. And free of charge.
Aww. Is it because I'm pretty?
Yeah.
I'm shaking my... Oh.
You're okay. I'm shaking my head before he's even finished his practiced speech. My patience is wearing dangerously thin.
Be nice, Fallon.
Listen, I'd appreciate the offer, but my problem can't be solved by a group of good Samaritans.
Don't be a bitch.
Be nice. To my... Chagrin? I don't know how to say that word. Leander nods slowly.
I feel like it's to my dismay.
Oh.
Nods slowly.
Then your problem must be fairly serious if the Cenobium's your first choice. You're searching for a magical solution, aren't you?
God damn it, I gave it another accent.
Yeah, it's because I'm talking
Yeah.
with the accent. And
You're
like,
searching for a magical
subconsciously-
solution, aren't you?
When my eyes widen...
Don't look at me like that.
Don't look at me like that. Don't give me those eyes. Okay, when my eyes widen, he nods along, as though he suspected it all along.
I'd be happy to help you out. That is, you tell me what ails you.
Leander might not work for the Cenobium, but he is a mage, and a powerful one, if that demonstration earlier is any indication. I'm silent, plagued by indecision. I don't know if I can trust him, but it's not like I have any alternatives. I hate to admit it, but this could be my only path forward. My confession comes out in a pained whisper.
I'm cursed.
Cursed.
Just the...
Oh, now I'm very curious. What kind of curse? Something ancestral or more recent?
He looks me up and down, taking in my eyes, my face, and finally my hands.
It's your hands, isn't it?
I wait until I'm certain that my voice
not
will
like we have
remain
fucking
steady.
bandages covering our arms.
Right, it's not like it's obvious at all. Before answering.
My touch is dangerous.
What pad?
It changes people. Hurts them.
Exactly. God, we're such lore names, it hurts my soul.
Oh, my name's Rika.
Before I've even finished, Leander begins taking his gloves off. He tugs his left hand free and flexes his fingers.
Let's see it.
Let's see it. He offers me his hand, and a prismatic flash of magic ripples across his palm. But I'm already shrinking backwards.
Girly pop.
I can't.
I don't care how confident Leander is. I can't bring myself to hurt him. To see what kind of face twists into a mask of... To see his kind face twist into a mask of madness.
Believe me, this isn't an ordinary curse. Then tell him what it is. I'll be fine. Perhaps where you came from, your infliction was strange and one of a kind. But spend a year in this city, you'll see 1,000 curses. Thrice as many curses.
Cures.
Do you really think Kuros would send you here if I couldn't handle it? How should I know? I only met him today. I'm as good as any mage in Cenobium. Better even. If they can help, so can I. You don't know what you're asking me. I'm asking you to trust me.
Aladdin?
He looks like Flynn Rider.
I love Flynn Rider.
I look from Leander's outstretched hand to his confident smile.
Then, with a short breath, I begin unwinding the bandages from my hand.
Fine. But if you lose control, don't say I didn't warn you.
You didn't.
You didn't.
You can tie me up first if it makes you feel better.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, he was blushing.
Yeah, he was blushing.
Oh my god.
Who's doing the?
He was doing the side eye.
Yeah, Mans is a masochist.
You are.
Me too.
With each.
I'm covered in chains.
Yeah,
dude.
that's true. That's true. That's true.
I'm literally a shark. Do you know what women shark have to go through to mate with?
No.
The male sharks latch onto the females.
Ew.
That's why females have more scars than men. Is
Oh.
because they literally just bite onto them and then literally
Ow.
R-word them and then leave.
What the hell?
Yep.
Jesus.
Shark breeding's so slay.
Jeez. With each joint I expose, I grow more and more certain that this is a terrible idea.
Ready when you are.
If he's bothered by the way my hand looks, he doesn't show it. My fingers hover shakily over his palm.
3, 2, 1.
Gotcha!
Cow him.
Oh, you
Ooh,
naughty
You
whack-a-spunk.
naughty whack-a-spunk. I tap his palm once. As quickly as possible. It's barely more than a brush, but that's all it ever takes. When I look at his face, expecting to see the worst, Leander only grins.
So cute.
He's like a big
See?
teddy bear. It can't be. This time, when I reached out to touch Leander's palm again, he catches my
Levi
wrist.
Arger. Shut up!
Levi Ackerman! Oh no! He's so much nicer than Levi.
I had a huge crush on Levi.
Yeah, I liked him too.
Yeah.
Just as like a, I thought he was like the most capable.
No, wait.
Nunca maleta Ronando, malo en la shiratsuni, chiri ochi gato lira, canto canto can 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 can. Tadio o mayo yo wa mashita you.
Okay, I don't know that song, but I know the whole Soul Eater song by heart.
Oh, you have this. Oh,
I do.
I love the Soul
I
Eater
do.
opening.
Mhm.
I just know Jaeger. And then Sasageyo,
Oh, God damn it.
Sasageyo, Shinzo wo Sasageyo.
I told you, there's really nothing to worry about. So can I tie you down still?
Is that still on the table?
That's still on the table. Is that a card we can play? He trails off when my thumb brushes the soft skin of his inner wrist.
Sensual.
I search Leander's face for traces of madness, but his eyes remain a clear, soft green. Color rises in his cheeks, but he remains still except
Okay,
for the subtle bobbing in his
We're
throat.
definitely gonna be fucking.
That's the nervous gulp. That's the nervous gulp there. Let me demonstrate to you how she's holding his hand, okay?
Mhm.
Like this.
Mhm. Yeah, that's sensual right there.
Yeah, I would be blushing too. Neither of us will speak as I trace the contours of Leander's palm, lost in an awareness that I wasn't prepared for. Yeah, it's just literally
It's
what she's doing.
sensual.
She hasn't touched a single person her whole life, so she's just tracing his hand.
I used to do that with people,
Yeah.
and then I stopped doing it because people were like, because I was like, I like playing with people's hands because like I have
Yeah.
ADHD, and then people were like, it's been hot, and I was like, okay, never mind.
Okay, never mind. Angel, no.
Angel's like, I will get on my knees,
Angel's like, what the hell?
down bad.
I've been with other people, kissed them, been embraced by them, and more.
How?
I guess it's just her hands.
Maybe.
I think it's just her hands.
But or was she just cursed like later on?
No, I think it's
Because we've had it our whole life, right?
Yeah, I think it's the whole life, but it's just her hands.
Weird.
Yeah. Kiss them and embrace. I think they were trying to figure out how can we make intimate moments still happen.
Mhm.
Oh, we'll just do it in the hands. My fingers, long deprived by years of bandaging, now pick up every single detail. the grooves of his palm, the smooth shell of his nails, the pulse of his heart. For as long as I've lived, I've never been able to hold someone's hand. Not without dire consequences. I never realized what I was missing until this moment.
Just fuck around.
Yes! With Leander's, while Leander's pulse is steady, mine is hammering as fear gives way to excitement.
The silence as we just look at each other and go, yes!
My hand glides over Leander's wrists and up his forearm, where smooth skin abruptly gives way to a raised scar at the edge of his sleeve.
So that scar goes all the way up his face.
Ouch.
It's really hot.
It matches the one that runs from his collar to his cheekbone. Could it be the same wound? I glance at Leander's face.
You're still beautiful.
And his lips part as he considers his words before speaking.
Am I the first person you've been able to touch like this?
My hand goes still on his arm.
So far. I'll admit, your touch does make it somewhat difficult to stay level-headed, but not due to your power.
Rizzler!
He takes my hand. His soft green eyes flick to mine before he turns it to inspect the golden
Fissures.
fissures crisscrossing my knuckles.
So we have like patterns up our.
Mhm.
Look. No. Oh.
He's baby boy.
Bottom energy? Oh, this man is absolutely a bottom.
Oh, 100%. Just like my boyfriend. Anyways.
He points at the golden pin on his coat collar, and I give him a little smile. He's like, "Look, gold!" Oh,
He's a little puppy.
He's a puppy. That's a spoot. He's a spoot. He's a papa. He's a spoot.
that man's an absolute bottom. I draw my hand back and take a steadying breath. My head feels like it's stuffed with cotton. Habit alone guides me through the motions of rewrapping my hand, although my fingers tremble too much for the bandages to lie flat.
I can't believe that worked. May I ask your name?
We just had a whole intimate moment before he even knew our
It's
name.
like a one-night stand.
Yeah.
I'm Fallon. You were right to hide this from me, Fallon. That curse of yours, it's unlike anything I've ever dealt with.
Didn't you just say you could help us?
I was gonna say maybe our curse affects people differently, so maybe like with him it makes him feel hot and bothered.
Maybe. Or he's immune to it?
Maybe,
I
I
honestly
don't
don't
know.
remember.
I can tell you're discreet. You're best not showing that off to people.
Yeah, same thing.
Didn't plan on it. Are you staying in Lowtown?
Cut.
Are you staying in Lowtown? I pulse. Room and board was something I hadn't even considered.
We can stay in your room.
I don't know.
We at the hotel.
Motel Holiday Inn. We are the
Wait, let me get like my rap going real quick. So chat, for anything, I when I was younger did a cover to Dark Horse.
Nice.
It's your voice.
That's
When I
my
have
voice?
it, never mind. I'll find it another time. Post it another time. I can't post it in fear of my ex stepsisters finding it and copywriting me on it. So
Ew.
if anything, I'll cover it again and repost it. But I think it'd be kind of really funny.
Yeah.
Let's get you properly settled then.
The wet wick is noticeably quieter. Without their leader, most of the bloodhounds have dispersed or, in few cases, fallen asleep besides their drinks.
I find it peculiar that they made his accent color green
That's true.
instead of red for bloodhounds. But again, I know there's red characters in here, so it's kind of hard.
I do find that interesting, though. It makes him softer.
It's very green gradient,
Yeah.
kind of like vibe, you know.
Yeah, it makes him softer, though.
And it's interesting that
Like,
they
more
used
open.
that red in the earring, but then
Yeah.
like didn't push it up because I think he would have looked cute with like a dark auburn
That'd be
hair,
cute.
kind of like
red
my
hair.
hair color.
The
yeah.
fox has red hair, though.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Got any rooms left? Or did my luck grab all of them to sleep it off?
The bartender, who I now realize doubles as an innkeeper, slides a key onto the counter.
You know, I always keep the corner room open for your escapades.
Escapade! Ha ha
I didn't get it until now. I was like, oh yeah, like his little bloodhounds, like his brethren.
No. His escapades
Not
to bed.
Escapades. I'm
to
really embarrassed.
bed.
Procreate Dreams comes out tomorrow. It looks so good. Ooh. I'm surprised you still haven't bought Procreate.
I don't know. I think it's just because I'm so used to Ibis that I'm like,
you like it though, because I used to do Ibis too.
Yeah,
but you've gotten used to
it's a lot
Ibis.
better, and I know that it is like just because it has more to do, and then I think it has animation in with it. So I'm like,
if you want, you can like borrow my iPad tomorrow and
maybe
tonight if you want, borrow it, and then in the morning I'll be at the rink and then you can just drop it after.
Okay,
yeah,
I could try it out
if you want to try. I know you've.
Yeah. I've used it like once or twice, yeah.
My iPad's there if you want to practice right now. You don't have to, though. Leander's laugh sounds slightly, strained.
Mans looks like someone from Webtoons. He reminds me of,
Ian?
Ian?
He reminds me of Ian from that mermaid one, Siren's Lament.
Oh, yeah, Ian! Yeah, he reminds me of,
welcome back, Grace.
Hi, Grace.
Couldn't stay away.
I'm incapable of using anything else now. Yeah, see, I know I should try it.
I used to use Ibis. Ibis is pretty simple. I really like how simple Ibis is. Procreate is a little more advanced, I want to say, but it's really nice for the downloadable brushes,
like Ibis
and the
is good to
stabilization and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's definitely a thing I always really like.
Yeah, let me find the one that he reminds me of, because his outfit is really similar. I just can't remember the name of it.
And I always appreciate it. You're mistaken. This is just from my friend, Fallon.
Oh, Omniscient Reader. Yeah. He looks like,
I can see it. I know.
Not this guy, but the other guy. The guy in the dark coat. I don't remember his name. Let me look it up. We'll see.
Sure. That is only you like. You do have fun.
Please. Escapades, huh? Leander clears his throat, then holds the key out to me. But I hesitate. My coin purse barely holds enough for a day's worth of meals, let alone a room. How much do I owe you? Nothing. Bloodhound rates. My treat, since you shared your secret. Food, drink, a warm bed, anything you need. Carefully, I take the key from him. It's small, but weighs heavy in my palm. Never expected to have a warm bed in Iridia, let alone free meals. Thank you. Go explore, Fallon. You'll find many roads in Iridia, each leading to different answers. If you need a reprieve from what haunts you, come find me. Just be careful. I nod, taking one.
Hyuk, that's his name.
I nod, taking one last look at the gleaming bronze key before tucking it into the pocket of my cloak for safekeeping. Leander gives me one last friendly wave before I depart.
Yeah, this guy.
Oh yeah, I see it. The air clings, sodden and heavy. Without the morning crowd, the sunless streets look barren and bleak. Even the peddlers are long gone. Only a pair of crows remain quibbling. Oh, your brethren.
My minions.
Only a pair of crows remain quibbling over stale crusts in a gutter. I feel a ridiculous pang of envy. At least they've got a reason to fight. I've never felt so lost. Kuras and Leander both made it clear that the cenobium can't be trusted. But I came so far, endured so much. I need to see the cenobium for myself. If only to satisfy my curiosity, I should have asked someone at the bar for directions before leaving.
I'm about to turn when a shadow passes over me. A cloud.
You're smiling. It's coming up.
I think. Until a puff of hot breath tickles the back of my neck. The shadow runs down the street in rivulets. Formless dock spreads like ink into blotted shapes. Claws stretch. A muzzle splits open to reveal long, jagged teeth.
A spoot!
A growl rumbles so low and deep, I feel it. I want to run, to scream, but I feel trapped, as though the slightest movement or single breath will snap the jaws around me shut.
Boba right now, damn.
I heard some what?
Boba.
Yeah, that'd be good. No, I won't let it end like this. If I'm going to die, I want to see what got me first. I steel myself, then turn.
The shadow vanishes as quickly as it came. I'm left standing in the middle of the street. Alone. It's like from Wattpad to a webtoon.
God damn it, Grace.
It kind of is, but I love it. I'm here for it. I'm left standing in the middle of the street. Honestly, if a game has a good enough art style, I'm completely sold on it.
Honestly, you give me a hot man in front of me and I will melt. Thank you.
I'm good,
I
thanks.
haven't played a game like this in a minute, but no, like when the Mystic Messenger craze was happening, I refused
Mystic
to play
Messenger.
it. And
I don't think I ever did.
And
play
then
it, but...
Zen has like white hair and red eyes, and so I was like, oh, I'm sold.
That's what gets you.
Yep, hot men.
Hot men. The shadow vanishes as quickly as it came. I'm left standing in the middle of the street, alone except for a figure reclining in the shade of a nearby stoop.
You're smiling. Who?
See, I told you! A monster. That much is clear from the glance. One could not nearly be mistaken for a human if it were not for the tufted He reminds me of Ari. A little bit.
It's very feminine. He's a very feminine face. The one thing bothering me is his hands are really small. Like this hand is for the shortening
size?
they're doing. It's a little
not
too
as big.
small.
As it should be. Okay. If not for the tufted ears and the tail curled around his ankle. Bark, bark! Woof, woof!
My dog currently is doing DoorDash with my boyfriend, and he just sent me a picture, and she's sitting in the driver's seat. And my favorite joke to make is, "You're too old to drive.
You're too old to drive.
You're only 6 months old."
Oh, he's a baby.
No, she's a spoot.
Or the dusk pink eyes with pupils that sharpen like needles when they fall on me. Our eyes meet, and the monster uncrosses
both
his
chain
long...
baddies.
Uncrosses his long legs. His hair gleams a shade of red that reminds me unsettlingly of blood, where it curls around his collared throat. Jumpy, aren't you? His tone is so light and carefree that I glance over my shoulder to make sure he's speaking to me. When I look back, the stranger props his chin on his knuckles and regards me with an inscrutable little smile.
Didn't you see that shadow just now? It was massive. Moved like a beast.
Even as I speak, I'm aware of how ridiculous I must sound, but the stranger smile doesn't falter. The only beasts I've seen are the Wix-drooling regulars, though this did catch my eye. With a... Vibe just died.
Oh, the leg! He has leg! Do you see this leg right here?
He looks like a human version of the 5 Nights at Freddy's.
Okay, but that's okay with me because I was down bad for Foxy as a child. Pop an eye patch on that bitch.
Foxy! Pop an eye patch on him.
Okay, my one thing is I hate purple and red together.
Purple and red, not the best. Everything else, great.
Leslie. I know, I don't like purple and red together.
No. Down bad, horrendous. With a flourish of his hand, my in-room key appears dangling from his finger.
Is he a prostitute?
It turns on its... he's a sex slave. Glittering when it catches the light.
Down bad, baby boy. Come be mine.
When my hands fly to my coat's pocket and... and sure enough, find them flat. He crooks his finger, beckoning.
Yes, daddy.
I've already taken 2 steps forward before some stifled instinct stops me. Something feels wrong. I still feel on edge, thrumming with so much adrenaline that the shadow's finger flicks on the edge of my vision. I always attract the worst kind of attention, but I can't get rattled now. Who said that's my key, or where did you find it?
Not the collar, harness, thigh strap contraption. Stop this madness vibe. No, I'm down bad for this man.
I told you!
Yeah, and on top of that, we both got chains. We both got thigh garters. This is a man after my own heart right here. You see this? We are both red. We have, he is purple. I am blue. Therefore, we are meant for each other. Thank you very much. I will not be taking anything. You can all now leave your presents in the chat for our wedding. Thank you very much. I will put the registry up later.
Do I get to be the best man?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Jail. Shut up. Chomp's glaring at you.
Chomp is
Okay, guys, pick which one. Who said that's my key? Where did you find it? You get 10 seconds.
10,
9,
8,
7,
6,
5,
4,
3,
2,
1 1/4.
1.5. Yes,
One.
Zero.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a many bread, so if it hollers, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Who said that key's mine? Horny jail.
Son of Chomp would do no such thing. I'm the creator of Chomp. He smiles, widens enough to reveal pointed canines. I don't know about me, baby.
I saw you drop it. You should really be more careful. City like this, somebody might take advantage.
I will.
A bold-faced lie, said without any hint of irony. I can't figure out how he picked my pocket under my nose, but I'm certain he took my key, and I need it back.
Bitch, he used his fox charm on you. That's why the world went black.
I approached the man, careful to keep an arm's length away. He doesn't look dangerous, but the most deadly ones never do. The stranger's chain softly clinks with a tilt of his head. His ears flick. Keeping your distance.
I'd be stupid to trust you.
You think I stole your dinky little key from all the way over here? I'm good with my hands, but not that good. Do I really look like a common thief? Do I really look like a common thief to you?
Thief after my own heart.
He's got me there. The sheer fabric of his sleeves alone would be too expensive for most street thieves.
Yes. I just got told off by my father, so we will now be having to be quiet.
We shush. Hell, his shoes look like they were expensive. And then there's that shop behind him. No matter the city, parted pink curtains only ever mean one thing.
I'm not looking to buy, and I doubt I could afford your services anyway.
Luckily for you, I don't charge.
We sleep with him, please.
The man runs the tip of his tongue over a fang, and for the first time since I stepped into that shadow, I feel something other than
You
dread.
should have chose the male option at the beginning so you can make him a twink.
That's true.
But we're making a hot boobism woman.
My face grows hot.
That's not what I meant.
I'm flattered, really. Were sex my trade, I might make an exception for you. However, half off for a handy.
Or you could just hand over my key.
Ask nicely, and I might even let you tug my tail.
Just throw it here.
So some spindly little street urchin can snatch it and run? He raises my key and tilts his head so he can watch it dangle back and forth. I suppose I could just claim your room for myself. Not that I'd be caught dead slumming in the wick with the rest of those slack-jawed imbeciles. You're obviously not from around here. So tell me, traveler, what misfortune brought you to this wretched place? His voice practically drips with derision.
I'm not telling you anything.
What could have possibly drawn you to this dreary little pig pen, I wonder? He listlessly watches the arc of my key swinging around his finger. The weather's shit, the food's dreck, and there's entirely too many monsters for a human to feel safe. Unless... Dagger-sharp eyes flick towards me. They gleam with amusement. Unless you're just dying to consort with the monsters?
Monster King. I do have one of those. Thank you very much.
By now, my embarrassment has worn away, leaving simmering impatience in its place. If this is a shakedown, it's the most frustrating one I've ever heard
He's gonna
of.
be so hard to romance.
Yes, he is. No questions asked.
I'm sorry, Chad. I'm so damn bad.
How do you know that I spent all my money? Starved and nearly died in a swamp, just so I could crawl into bed with the first thirsty monster I saw.
That earns me a burst of breathy laughter. His gaze at me drifts under dark lashes. Aren't you funny?
Could you be any more obvious?
I've been told subtlety's not my strength. So, your place or mine.
If only I had my key then, I might be able to invite you up.
Oh, oops. We went back a little.
Yeah.
His languid gaze glides from me to the key in his hand and back. Come, take my hand and we'll go together. The more he flirts, the more convinced I become that this is some kind of trap. No matter how innocent monsters look, they always have tricks up their sleeve. And something tells me this one's more dangerous than he lets on, even if he has a lovely laugh.
I don't know what you want or why you're messing with me, but I'm not coming any closer until I know you aren't going to attack. Or
I'm not liking this.
or bite.
Yeah.
Grace, if I get the option to sleep with a fox, I will take it.
I won't bite hard unless you beg me.
We must stay strong.
We must stay focused, brothers. No matter what I say, he finds a way to twist my words into an innuendo. Stop!
It's EP time.
It's EP time. Even when I'm silent, he goes on as though we're having a conversation, not a standoff. Do you like dancing? There's a traveling troupe performing in Hightown tonight. Their lutist is utterly exquisite. Truly a performance to die for. Should I give him a Asterion accent?
Yes.
Alright. There's life in this dreadful place, if you know where to look.
You sound like you know the city well.
The man's gaze flickers from me to the key dangling from his finger. Naturally. This dump was a little more than a miserable little smear when I first arrived. High town, low town. I know Iridia like the back of my hand.
What about the Cenobium? Do you know where that is?
His smile vanishes. He go. Surely you've seen it. That absurdly large tower towering over the rest. It's a little hard to miss. He must mean the spire I noticed when I first caught sight of Iridia. The Cenobium's overrated. Forget about it. I can show you things those stuffy little boars in their limp dick tower couldn't even dream of.
I've already got plans.
Oh? Have you some pressing matters at the Cenobium? Lunch dates with librarians? Tea time in the most esteemed abbeys?
That's my business. What's it matter to you?
I square my shoulders, and the amusement bleeds out of him. Your loss. The stranger, finally bored of his tedious game, extends his hand towards me. This man is a stalker!
No, he's after my own heart, Grace. Don't even.
He's stalking your heart.
After my own heart, and I am... Never mind. I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
And I'm not gonna finish. Finally bored of his tedious game, extends his hand towards me. The key rests on his palm, neatly dividing skin and leather. When he makes no other move, I reach for the key. But as soon as my fingers graze the smooth brass, his hand springs shut around my elbow.
No!
Man's a walking red
No!
flag. See, this is why I told you you would like him.
Just like these types of characters. It's because it gives desire.
That's true. You made a walking red flag. A sexy red man-eating flag.
I did. Hey!
Ooh, he's up close and personal now. He yanks me down and I stagger. My soles slipping on the steps. For a sick moment, I fear my bandages will unravel under his touch. But he's careful not to disturb them, even as his fingers dig into my arm.
He's good with his hands.
He is good with his hands. Ooh, look at his eyes. I knew I smelled blood. You reek of death. And the road.
Ooh, I made him Ingy.
And that fucking doctor. Ooh. His voice, once silken, lowers to a smoky growl. The shadows around him seethe and boil, and he pulls me closer.
Is this your man? Is this what you represent?
Yes.
That's your man?
Yes,
Yeah,
it
that's
is.
mine.
That's mine.
And I'm gonna stick with it.
That's mine. And something else. He murmurs against my throat, nose grazing my jaw. Vibes dying, guys.
Let's go.
I try to twist away,
Okay, but like,
he
wasn't
doesn't budge.
Leander like right there? I feel like Leander would be like,
What the hell? Leander's like, I ain't messing with that. His breath trails down my neck, sending a thrill of dread through me. And just when I fear he'd bite, he takes a deep whiff instead.
you stank.
You stanky. His wide, flat eyes gleam with naked hunger as he gazes up at me. Not quite human, not quite monster. Seems we're both... Veer! Sorry. The stranger's ears flatten, and he releases me with a short breath. I yank my arm back, massaging it where his grip left grooves in my bandages. Red flag! As the stranger
I feel like Grace is just that guy on TikTok that runs around.
Ma'am!
Have something to tell
Ma'am.
you. It's so
Red flag! The stranger twists around to watch a woman duck out of the curtains from behind him. Her pressed uniform marks her as a cleric of the Cenobium.
Ooh. I leave you for all of what? 10 minutes? And you're making trouble again. Will you quit harassing the tourists? I'm gonna just make her fucking sound like Isma. I leave you for all of what? 10 minutes? And you're making trouble again? Will you quit harassing the tourists?
He's crunk.
The stranger, Veer, I take it, rolls his eyes and flashes the cleric a withering smile. So suspicious, darling. Can't you see this is a friend of mine? A natural liar. He grins at me and his tail swishes minutely. The woman purses her lips at me, clearly unconvinced. I open my mouth to correct him, but Veer cuts in. I was graciously offering my dear friend some free advice. Though his voice remains light and cheerful, his expression darkens. dangers drawn to you like a moth to a flame. It will always find you, given time. The woman clicks her tongue together as though she's heard this recital 102 times.
Word of advice. Don't take free advice from lazy foxes lounging in the streets. This crook would sell water to a drowning man for the sheer enjoyment of it.
His pout.
She shrugs off a
withering look from Veer.
A wilting look from Veer.
Oh, please. Any friend of yours knows it's true. Hold still.
Veer rises gracefully at her approach. He pushes his hair aside so it drapes over one shoulder, exposing, the long line of his neck. And suddenly it dawns on me that the jingling I heard earlier wasn't coming from the harness attached to his collar, but a leash. A heavy iron chain wound around a hitching post and padlocked to the back of his collar. Veer posed deliberately to hide his leash from me. The woman produces a keyring from her pocket. She rifles through a dozen identical keys before selecting one and slotting it into the lock.
Come on. Useless your friends tagging along on our merry little soulless hunt.
Unless
your friends tagging along on our merry
He's for the streets.
No.
Hey, my boyfriend's Aladdin. It's fine.
They're hunting for solace inside the city. Words momentarily fail me. The woman regards me with a polite, if tight, smile before marching down the stairs. Veer lingers. He stretches his arms up over his head with a yawn, and I try not to stare at the way his stomach flattens when he arches his back.
But we're down bad.
We are down bad. Your little secret's safe with me. Try not to get yourself killed, hmm?
He wants me.
Okay, he wants me. Veer hops off the stoop and bounds after the woman. His tail sways merrily, as though he hasn't just lied and threatened me.
I love him.
I love him. Okay. Did you try that thing I mentioned? The Lovetian knot.
That? The one where you take 3 fingers and actually... Don't tell me. Knowing you, it's disgusting.
Veer's airy laughter
echoes down the street. It's only after he and the cleric have vanished from the site, and I realize I'm still missing something. Wait!
Reflexively, I shove my hands into my pocket and find it. The room key! I pull it out of my pocket and raise it to the light, just to be sure. A nagging feeling distracts from my relief. I don't know what Veer's game was, or what he wanted from me. All I know for certain is that the Cenobium saw fit to leash him. A fate I could share if that's what his vague warnings meant. I let my eyes drift skywards, past the lanterns gently swaying in the breeze, to the Cenobium faintly visible through the haze. Back there. Just one glimpse, and that's all I need. Then I can put this all behind me. This time, the keys go into my coin purse for safekeeping. It's easy enough to follow the sluggish river that splits Iridia in two. The colossal bridge arches over the dark water below. He's on a leash for a reason.
Oh, he's just a baby.
He's like a baby.
That could kill you.
That's okay.
That's okay.
I cross as quickly as I can, climbing an uphill toward the distant tower. Ooh,
Pretty.
Hours later, legs aching, sweat beading on my forehead, I finally find what I was searching for. Cenobium of the luminous void. It stands at the highest point of Iridia, surrounded by cold white walls. Well-dressed people stroll down the walkways, paying no attention to the massive tower in their midst. I'm the only one standing before the gates. Crane my neck up, till the top of the Cenobium tower disappears into the clouds overhead. My stomach gives an uneasy lurch. Though far grander than the humble shrine of my youth, Cenobium gives the same impression of being a glided birdcage.
A gilded birdcage.
Knocking seems like a terrible idea. I don't see any other way of making my presence known.
I'm halfway up the steps when something moves in my peripheral vision. A shadowy figure crouches beneath one of the white walls.
White-haired man.
Oi, you there!
The shadow vanishes as quickly as I spotted it. An gaunt-faced man in a crisp charcoal uniform marches up the steps toward me.
Ugh, another tourist. Get out of here while you're done gawking.
Dismissive wave accompanies his equally dismissive words, and he turns on his heel without even waiting for an answer from me. I look back where I saw the intruder, but there's nothing. Just the leaves blowing gently in the cool breeze.
I step away from the gates, hopelessness washing over me. Hello.
A whisper. So close I can feel the warm brush of breath on my skin. I instinctively jerk away, but there's no one behind me. Halfway down the staircase, I spot a woman swaying in the breeze. She's gaunt as a rail, her blouse moth-eaten. I'm unable to take my eyes off her.
Am, are you okay?
No. Not because of the way she smiles a little too widely, or the way her tousled braids look unbrushed for days, but because her eyes shine a vibrant, unnatural crimson. I'm both entranced and unsettled by their subtle glow.
These days, you need a miracle to get in there.
I'm unsure how to respond, or even if I should. Her gaze is uncomfortably fixed on me, heavy as lead.
I would probably just be like,
Hi,
Okay.
scary lady!
so I'm gonna say nothing.
After the experience I've just had, I'm not too keen on indulging strangers with small talk. Despite my silence, she maintains her unflinching stare and smile.
Lucky for you, I have miracles for free.
Whatever she's selling, I'm not interested. My words come out in a tired breath.
No, thanks.
I start down the stairs, but she abruptly steps into my path. She, hiccup, turns her back to me, and before I can react, she slips her fingers under the lacing of my collar,
Okay, so
stripping
we have a collar.
out of her blouse in broad daylight. Oh, under her collar.
What do you do?
As worn fabric unveils bare skin, my panic is smothered by cold horror. A misshapen, sunken scar carves into the woman's body. Pitted, gnarled skin snakes down her shoulder, blooming from a gaping hole in the back of her neck.
Are you okay?
No. A shuddering breath escapes me.
Fuck?
Whatever disease this woman had ate away at her from the inside out. How is she able to move or breathe? It's impossible. She shouldn't be alive, and yet...
Power to cure anything can be yours too. The power of the teespring.
The woman slides back into her blouse and deftly laces it up. If I've
caught your interest, then follow me. It's only a short walk away.
That sounds disgusting. I agree. Without another glance, she
the
leisurely...
music doesn't fucking help.
Yeah, the, music box. She leisurely strolls down the Cenobium stairs, loose braids bobbing behind her. The edge of her scar peeks out from under her collar. Skin snakes! I stand there, wordless, until I manage to regain my bearings. It's a twisted miracle, but a miracle nonetheless. This could be the stupidest decision of my life.
Follow the...
But what
Valid.
choice do I have? I take a final look at the Cenobium's shut gates, then follow her down the steps. We descend from the higher streets, leaving behind their gilded decadence as we cross the river. The wet, derelict districts
Come on, follow me,
feel
this
more
person.
familiar to me.
Oh my god.
We're just following this creepy lazy.
This is a reminder
but
to listen to the Magnus Archives. Yeah. She kind of reminds me of Jane Prentice a little bit. You don't know what that is.
I started listening to it and I didn't finish,
Yeah.
but she's just giving to me.
Of course, I don't have a voice box.
I had to borrow this one.
That's what it's giving.
Yeah.
Silly. How could I sound anything? I'm plastic. I don't even have a voice box.
I had to
Had to
borrow this one. But the crimson-eyed woman takes me farther, then farther still, until I'm met with all too familiar sight. My gut lurches when I face the open horizon. The city's outskirts are hardly recognizable in daylight, and probably safer for it, but venturing beyond Iridia's walls is a gamble I wasn't prepared to take so soon.
Keep going straight, and the sea spring will reveal itself to you.
We're in the swamp.
I bark out a bitter laugh, loud, involuntary. This is a setup I'd rather not. Okay. What should
do
we
we
do?
think?
Grace, what should we do?
I think chat's a little behind. So.
Grace, what answer should we give, do you think? We have I'd rather not, or this is a setup. There is a maggot.
There's a maggot coming out.
I'd rather not. Okie doke.
He's my friend.
The maggot.
Why didn't you just say that? I love maggots.
Do you really?
No. You kidding? It's not safe out there.
You are as safe inside the city as outside of it. Truthfully, territory before you is the safest of all.
What do you mean, territory?
This region belongs to Ice. Most people know him as a gang leader, but he's much, much more than that.
What the hell?
I squint against the empty wastelands. Oh, if you want, you can.
Yeah, I can do the. Since you're talking a lot. This sounds like a lore drop. Yeah, it is. I squint against the empty wastelands. Only a fool or someone with nothing to lose would leave the city. Apparently, I'm both. But if this sea spring cured her, I need to see what it can do for me.
You think that's called a cure, Fallon? She's fucking dead.
Yep.
I'm one to talk.
Miss
what?
Necromanced.
I'm fucking zombie.
I set off into the wastes. Over my shoulder, the woman calls after me.
Good luck, Fallon. I hope we meet again.
How the
Fuck did you know my name?
Uh-huh. My heart pounds with each step I take from civilization.
We did not give her our
No,
name.
we didn't. It doesn't take me long to realize it's not only a heartbeat I hear. Like a nagging thought in the back of my mind, I can sense another pulse thrumming through
Feel like
the
she
earth.
was dead and we were talking to someone that was dead.
Probably. I felt this presence before, when I stepped out of Kuras's clinic. A living dread courses underneath the city, only this time I'm getting closer to it. For what seems like an eternity, I force each foot forward. One step, then another, until a realization hits me. I never told that woman my name. Something pierces the horizon ahead of me. A building, nestled into the tall cliffside, but so starkly out of place it might as well be a hallucination. It drips with extravagance and honeyed mahogany, like an ornate jewel of architecture. A row of dark silhouettes stand on the horizon. Trees, I think, until I'm close enough to realize what I mistook for branches were spikes from jutting tendrils. Soulless. Several of them watch me in the distance like statues.
All I'm thinking is like Dracula's castle with like heads on like
Oh
pikes.
yeah, the spikes, yeah. I don't think, I just run. Exploding into a messy sprint, I push my legs as fast as they'll take me towards the decorated building.
Okay, I would go away from the building.
Right. Flashes of last night chase me. The gushes of blood and screams of death. And the smell of burning flesh and sour bile. I can't go through that again. I won't. Meow, 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 meow.
The next thing I know, I'm dashing up the wooden stairs and crashing through the towering double doors. I grasp for words. I gasp for air, my lungs burning from exertion. I'm desperate to be safe, but when I process my surroundings... Oops. It's more hellscape than sanctuary. Blood flows from all around me, overwhelming my vision with a lurid, unholy red. Instinctively, my hand leaps up to my mouth. But the rotten stench of blood never comes. Instead, a smoky scent hangs
Are we a vampire?
in the air, sharp and spiced. Right? Like, how do you know?
Like-
Okay. I swallow thickly, convincing myself that it's not as gruesome as it appears.
I mean, we have like one thing to eat and like a small cup of water.
Right.
I'd be like gasping right now.
Right? This has to be the sea spring. Pulling my eyes away from the pool, I take in the rest of my environment. Tall pillars flank me, blanketed in written notes. Seating pillows scatter the floor. A rustic kettle sits nearby. Someone must live here, despite how eerily empty it is. Call out or stay silent.
Eeny, miny, mo. Take it back. Mo.
Call out.
We're calling out.
Okay.
Call out my
My
name. Hello? Is anybody here?
My voice echoes through the cavern without a response.
Oh.
I approach the paper-covered pillars. Maybe something here can tell me more. I reach for the topmost, the closest one, or the bottommost. Are you a top or a bottom or a switch?
I don't know.
What would she be? Do you think?
Vibe
Mm-hmm.
or Fallon?
Fallon.
I feel like she has to be a switch.
I could see that. Middle.
We'll take the middle.
I reach for the note in front of me. It reads, Dear Mother, don't cry for me.
Oh, not us calling it out with our mommy issues.
I'm sorry I didn't say goodbye, but we'll meet again in another life. I love you very much. From Iris.
Iris, I think you're fucking dead.
I think you're fucking dead.
P.S. If you never see me,
Never speak to me again. Oh.
I probably.
It's written in perfect cursive. I've never seen such beautiful handwriting. Before I can ponder it further, a sharp chill runs down my spine. Something's watching me. I quickly set the note back, my eyes darting around the wooden deck, but it's still empty, vacant. Finally, I look towards the sea spring. That stillness hides something deeper, something wrong. Something familiar. It's watching me. Hey. Let me get my voice raspy. I spin around and come face to face with a pack of soulless. They chitter and growl, tendrils and spikes flaring threateningly. All different sizes and species, but staring out in one identical
So
trait.
we didn't get that from her glowing red fucking eyeballs. We just decided to follow her and be like, this is fine.
Mm-hmm. Stupid. I try to back away, but my heel teeters over the sea spring. I'm cornered.
watch your step. It's deeper than it looks.
That voice again. Oh, no, that's
Oh.
the guy.
Watch your step. It's deeper than it looks.
Watch your step. It's deeper than it looks. That voice again.
At the sound of it, the soulless freeze, their snarls quieting. Is this hot?
Yeah, this is A's. I search for the voice's source.
No!
You're like, I love all of them.
Oh no,
And find it above me, lounging in the rafters. I like this one too. He's so pretty. Vibe just passed out on her computer.
I'm done. I can't take any more pretty men.
You look lost, little sparrow.
You look lost, little sparrow.
Captain Jack Sparrow, baby. That's my name. Don't wear it out.
His gaze is a violent crimson, one that sears through me, leaves me feeling raw and exposed.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. Where are the women?
They're making them. I know that they are.
They're still the same eyes I've seen over and over. First with the scarred women, now with the soulless circling. They gave you a woman. She was crazy.
She was crazy.
All bound by the sea springs blood red. In the shroud of darkness behind him, shapes like massive tentacles twist and coil around the wooden beams. I can't focus. Solus's growls ring in my ear. They're not advancing, and that could change at any second. Panic rises in my throat, and I struggle to track them.
Hey. Eyes on me.
Yes, Daddy. My stomach rolls as I tear my eyes away from the Solus.
Don't ignore someone who's talking to you. It's not polite.
For a moment, anger knocks my fear aside. Who is this bastard?
Fuck you.
That didn't give her a picture, so therefore isn't real. I look right into his unnerving eyes, holding his gaze defiantly. Fuck you. Is that better?
A crooked grin cracks
across his...
We'll work on it.
Bastard!
We'll work on it.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'll call you bastard any day, Dad. I scan the Solus again. They aren't really attacking, posturing more of anything else, almost as if they're waiting for commands. Did you tame them?
Power of the sea spring. They're hungry, so they might bite. You could give me a reason to stop them.
How about I didn't do anything wrong?
Trespassing.
And that's punishable by death?
I'm picturing Jonah Scott voicing this guy.
Mm-hmm.
He gives a non-committal shrug.
I called out earlier to see if anyone was here. Were we supposed to play hide and seek?
Didn't hear ya.
My voice stops in my throat. This man's terse coolness is both infuriating and terrifying. I rack my brain for a way to diffuse the situation. I need help. Tell me what you want. This one? This one? You pick.
Me pick? Well, you showed up here. I need help. Why not ask for help? Well, I feel like he's used to hearing that. Should we give him spunk or should we give him beg? I kind of like the spunk.
Yeah, me too.
Tell me what you want.
Tell me what you want. I'm not in the mood for guessing games.
Your hands. Alarm jolts through me. I hide my hands under my cloak. Show me. Oops.
Why?
Won't ask twice.
With a sharp huff, I reluctantly hold out my bandaged hands. Are you getting off on...
Oh!
Are you getting off on this?
Unwrap them.
Heat rushes to my face and fire to my tongue. I should give him a piece of my mind, but not when his soulless are one command from ripping me to shreds. Yet no matter how much I will myself to move, my body is frozen in place. I stand there for a long, agonizing minute. My hands are trembling when I finally rise them. I know the skin beneath the wrappings all too well. The hideous, unnatural flesh I've grown to despise. Okay, so the flesh right there is unnatural looking, so I'm wondering if we are a different skin tone. So
Yeah,
I feel like we're like a
black.
tan.
It's like the Arlecchino thing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
or kind of like the vibe and like thing. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like it's
Mhm.
I feel like we'd be like tan
Mhm.
and stuff like that because we've been out and about.
Yeah, traveling.
So yeah.
Mhm.
I grip the edge of the bandages, but I also think it should be in likeness of us because I was thinking it'd be like
Yeah.
likeness of us, and then the big eyes, kind of like
Mhm.
Natiri, and then
Yeah.
a mix of like our hair colors.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah,
Yeet. Stop.
our full body, baby.
Yeah.
With a weary sigh, the man slides off the beam and lands with a thud that shakes the panels underfoot. So damn.
I know, he's
a
so
monster
pretty.
with an imposing figure that towers over me. I couldn't tell how tall he was, but he's big, illuminated by lantern light. His features are stronger and sharper. Subtle clicks of metal accompany each of his footsteps. The closer he gets to me, the faster my heart lurches. What does he want? Is he going to kill me? I step backwards. and find nothing to set my foot on. I've forgotten my back was on the sea spring. I fall right before a warm hand catches my lower back. Oh god, anime.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hovering over the sea spring, the scent of smoke and leather enveloping me. Blazing crimson eyes bore into mine.
Told you to watch your step.
I'm too stunned to muster a response. Excuse me.
Keys!
Like I weigh nothing, he guides me back to solid ground and steps back. Following a subtle gesture from his fingers, the soulless around us disperse and relax. The shift in this demeanor is abrupt, it gives me whiplash. The enormous tentacles are no longer in the rafters, though now I doubt I ever saw them at all. Either way, I exhale a breath of relief. Thanks. Damn. As focused on me as he was before, the monster pays no attention to me now. He kicks some seating pillows out of the walkways, checks the contents of the kettle with a scowl. The sudden disregard is almost insulting. So, that's it. I'm not a threat anymore.
Never were one.
Then why'd you threaten me?
People get honest when they're afraid.
It's definitely a dot. In other words, he was messing with me. I drag a hand over my face, exhausted by the fact that this is the second time a monster has provoked me today. Your ass. Aren't you? You're an ass. You're an ass, aren't you?
You're an ass, aren't you?
You're ice, aren't you?
Depends who's
Is
asking.
it ace?
I think it's ice. I don't know.
Ace.
Ace, eyes,
I'll call him ice.
ice. I don't know. Ice, A's.
Like ISIS?
A's maybe? A's?
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 Eyes?
Might be A's. I don't know.
Yeah, because eyes would be with E. So eyes, like A. Or no, A would be... Oh, I don't know.
Bro, when will they stop looking like webtoon characters? Never.
I'll probably just go with like A's.
Ace.
Like A's.
Like Ace.
Yeah, like Ace.
Ace.
Depends who's asking.
One of your friends told me this was your territory. She also said you were gang leader. Of course. But there's no one else here. I thought there'd be more people. Ace picks up the kettle and walks to the edge of the sea spring, then dumps out the contents into the endless red.
Gang took a walk.
His pleasant smile stretches across his face ear to ear. Then in an instant it drops. I get the sense that I should have asked about his gang again.
I shouldn't ask.
Oh, I shouldn't ask.
Yeah. What do you need the sea spring's power for?
Depends. Can it cure a curse?
Probably.
You mean you don't know?
Oh.
He takes out the empty kettle and starts collecting stray cups, tidying up. My frustration builds. I narrow my eyes at him in questioning glare. When he notices, he returns it with an unamused smirk. Are you being irritating on purpose?
Listen, Sparrow. The sea spring can cure anything. Nothing stopping you from trying it yourself.
What do I have to do?
Drink.
I have to drink from the sea spring? My eyes glide to the blood-like pool behind us. The idea of ingesting this strange liquid makes my gut churn. Is there a price?
Always.
Eyes taps his temple with a finger.
You lose a little bit.
That's it? I'd have already beat it to the punch. My humor earns me an amused fanged grin.
This is a little different.
When you drink...
When you drink from the sea spring, you forget who you are. Your mind combines with everyone else who's ever drank it before. Humans, monsters, soulless, one big happy family in your head.
My blood runs cold. Heard of these before. Group minds. My attendants used to tell me that my power granted people access to a higher plane of understanding, a group mind of my own making. All lies. But something tells me this is real, even if one thing doesn't add up. Your eyes are red too, but you obviously haven't forgotten who you are.
Oh, to forget who I am, no!
Before I can finish my sentence, Ace strides past me towards the entrance.
Time's up. Let's finish this later.
Wait, already? You barely told me anything.
Came on a bad day. I've got somewhere to be.
My bedroom. There are so many questions burning on the tip of my tongue, but my frustration spills out before any of them. I was told to come here for help, but instead I get threatened and kicked out? You're joking, right?
Watch your tone. I'm nice, but you don't want to ruin the host's mood.
Maybe I do.
Maybe I want to be on that blood floor right now. You over me. Thank you.
My skin prickles. The feeling of being watched washes over me again. My eyes dart back to the sea spring.
A long ripple dances on the quiet surface. I take A's advice and clamp my mouth shut. A's approaches a nearby Solus, a lanky dog-like one, a spoot, with 6 legs and a crown of tendrils. Several sets of crimson eyes adorn its sides. Ooh. Its forked tail wags rapidly when Eyes squats beside it. He runs his fingers through the tendrils, scratching its chin and pats its head. A spoot. A gentle smile plays across A's lips. The affection he holds for the Solus is painfully clear. I dip my eyes away, my stomach fluttering at the tender sight.
Getting dark out. So this pretty girl will guide you back.
Following a short whistle from A's lips, it trots over to the entrance obediently, tail swagging. I watch the Solus warily, pretty at not a word I could use to describe it, and the idea of it protecting me sounds absurd. I decide to drink. How should I find you?
Find someone with eyes like mine. They'll point you in the right direction.
Yes, Dad.
But, think it over. Once you drink, you can't go back.
It's a lot to process, but I give a small nod, and at least I know I have another option for a cure, as disturbing as it may be.
I follow the Solus at a measured distance, and watch it nudge the giant doors open with ease. When I'm about to cross the threshold, I sneak one last glance behind me. My heart skips a beat when I meet Aze's eyes. I'm about to snap my head away, but he just flashes me an easy smile. Till next time, Sparrow. I'll buy you a drink for scaring you. I don't trust myself to do anything but to respond with another curt nod. You like A's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Threesome. Let's go. Orgy.
Oh.
Outside, more crimson-eyed Solus scuttle about. It's hard to believe it's the same threatening pack from before. They chase each other in circles, round and round like bog's mud.
They pay around it in the bog's mud.
Okay.
I can read it. They pay no attention to me as the dog-like one escorts me away.
Oh, it's an uneventful trip. Sometimes the Solus looks over its shoulder at me to make sure I'm still following. Dusk darkens the sky by the time we reach the city. I can't sense the massive heartbeat anymore. I can't sense that massive heartbeat anymore. Maybe it was all in my head. Solus sits and looks at me expectantly with familiar crimson eyes. I'm petting her.
Pet your baby!
As nervous as I am, I carefully glide my fingers through the Solus's tendrils and scratch beneath its chin, just like Ace had. It pushes into my palm and responds, rubbing with those
a sound
akin to a purr. The vibrations are smoothing, healing my feet, almost healing my fatigue. When it's satisfied, the Solus spins around and scampers back into the direction we came, vanishing into the darkness. It's barely my first day in Iridia, and I've already encountered so many things I thought were impossible. Tame Solus being one of them.
My head spins. Maybe I should call it a day.
One more.
Yeah.
One more. And then we done.
Mm-hmm.
Nightfall creeps across the streets of Iridia. The city, labyrinthine even in daytime, has become a warren of treacherous alleyways. The streets are completely deserted. If I hadn't been here earlier, I would have thought this part of the city abandoned. I make my way through the winding streets, doing my best to keep my bearings toward the wet wick. My steps slow and I hear rustling in the dark. I strain my ears, but everything is still. Is the silence playing tricks on me?
Something is wrong. I'm imagining things. Listen to your instincts. The fine hairs on the back of my neck prickle. A frisson of discomfort running down my spine. Something is wrong.
My eyes dart from one side of the street to the other, searching for movement, but the shadows are so deep and dark, like pools of ink. I see nothing. I can't stay here. I need to reach a busier part of the city. Drawing my cloak tighter on my body, I hurry on my way. But I keep my eyes sharp and listen intently. There's only the sound of my own footsteps.
I should have given Eyes the "You crying?"
Yeah, he definitely has a Gojo voice.
Yep.
As the moments pass and nothing happens, I begin to wonder. Maybe I really did imagine that noise. I turn the next corner and my thoughts come screaming to a halt.
My head spins and the world blurring as adrenaline rushes through my veins. Only one thing is clear amidst the haze. The soulless that attacked the caravan. It's crouched over a dark, instinct shape, a body. A garland of intestines spills from the pallid flesh. Blood gropes the cobblestones for a mercy. The soulless is too distracted by its meal to have noticed me. My feet feel heavy as stones, but I just can't stand here, holding my breath. Keep up step. Like your spaghetti, don't you? While the wet slurping sounds don't abide. I just okay. Then a shard of glass crunches under my heel. The world seems to slow as I to a crawl as the soulless raises its head, blood dripping from its tendrils. Every single one of its bulging eyes fix unblinkingly on me. It's really here. It's come back for me. Run. I'm off like a shot, running for my life through the darkest streets. Behind me, a piercing bass splits the silence, and heavy footsteps pound after me. My heart thunders in my chest. I take turns at random, trying to lose it in the maze of streets, but I can't seem to shake it. I can hear it breathing now, a wet, fluttering grasp, growing closer and closer. The same claws that severed my arm off. I duck, saved by pure reflex, and skid around a corner. I take 3 running strides before the bottom drops out of my stomach. A wall twice as high as me bars my way, a dead end. When I turn around, the soulless looms in the entry of the alleyway. It's no longer running. It doesn't have to. As it prowls closer, my thoughts race. Some of my buildings lining the streets are lit. There are people inside. There's a long shot, but scream for help or try the nearest door.
Up to you.
Let's scream. Somebody help me! My voice rings through the shadows, streets, silhouettes pass by the windows, but nobody answers. Is their wretched world, few people will stick their neck out to help their own flesh and blood. Nothing, never mind a stranger. The soulless, provoked by my nuts shouting, gives a rasping hiss. It's the only warning I get before it lunges for me with a flash of claws. I hurl myself to the side, but the slick cobblestones betray me. I fall sprawling over the rough stone. As the soulless looms over me, I scramble away from it under my back heel to the wall. There's nothing left to go. There's nowhere left to go. It descends on me for the kill. Do we fucking die? The impact never comes. Oh. 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 Hey there, dude.
I warily crack one eye open, and then the other. I'm not sure whether I should believe what I'm seeing. A hooded figure crouches in front of me, one blood-stained hand outstretched. He's so pretty.
Oh, he's very pretty.
Moonlight silvers at the edge of their stiletto knife.
It's albino.
Their face and hands are spattered with blood, and the soulless. This is the non-binary one.
Oh, that's why they're so pretty looking.
Yeah, they're very pretty. I like them a lot. I don't remember their name, though. My eyes dart past my unexpected rescuer to the misshapen form behind them. The soulless's many eyes, once restless and vibrant, now look dull and waxy. A red pool spreads slowly underneath, from under its body. Numb with shock, I can't help but stare. It's dead. All of the people it's killed, after nearly killing me twice. I can hardly believe it. You want to do it?
Yeah. Well?
I gingerly take the offered hand. The stranger's gaze dips to my bandages. Pale lips part, on the brink of a question, then close again. With a strength belying their slight frame, they pull me to my feet. Something about them is strange, unlike any human or monster I've ever met. I can't quite place my finger on why. As soon as I'm on my own 2 feet again, they pull away from me and start wiping the blood from their face and hands.
Oh yeah, you can definitely see it here.
They're pretty.
Stay there.
They turn away from me stiffly.
Y'all are still at it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes,
We're
we
still
are.
getting through all the people. No, this gives me a character that I think you would like. This is kind of like my thing. I definitely think they have like, they were born a woman and then they just were like, don't give a shit.
Non-binary.
Yeah, 100%. That's what it's giving. Because that face is so beautiful. Ooh, the characters are pretty. Yeah. You missed a lot.
You missed a lot of them.
You missed a lot. This is the last one. You met the first one and the last one.
They turn away from me stiffly, leaning over the soulless's gangly body.
This one's for you, Grace.
This one for you, Grace. With their back towards me, I realize I saw their hooded silhouette at the cenobium.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You were at the cenobium, you saved me, you're,
You're
shorter than I thought. I want to say you were. Maybe
You could question why they're at the cenobium?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Which one should we do, chat?
Don't dedicate shit to me. But you the best and I love you.
Yeah, okay. Pick who you think. Pick which answer. I know, talking a lot. Liam. Can't wait till this full thing comes out. We're gonna be dying.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna have you on the Discord call.
And me being over here like
You lost, baby.
you lost, baby girl.
Yeah, lol, can you pick? Okay, you get 15 seconds.
Chat, you get 15 seconds.
15.
Which option do you guys think?
15.
You saved me, says Nana.
Okay. You saved me.
Okay.
You saved me. I shouldn't have had to.
Their harsh response takes me aback.
It's romantic.
It's romantic. Before I can formulate a response, they continue.
Do you want to put your phone charger there? We can put it on my phone. Right, they continue.
What
What are you thinking? Traveling alone at night. The long one, yeah. Fine.
Another potty break from
Okay. We gonna take a quick break. Quick potty break. Keanu Reeves. Nana, you missed it. There's this fox. Oh, man after my own heart. And an Oni demon. Oh, kind of wish you called them short. Well, you can play it if you stream this. It's a free demo on Steam. You could stream it. Since you missed it. But you could also watch it and then stream it and then pick different answers on your stream. Don't bring Foxy back. But I like him. Lee called it. Oh, yeah, 100% they called it. I literally was so down bad for that damn fox. I was! It's so bad. They're an erotic, person, a lover of the night, a worker of the night, and they are very attractive. I am very down bad. It's kind of a problem. You were lost in a you were lost in a dance. You were caught in a trance of the Arabian night. Arabian night, like Arabian days. My ears did not consent to those words. Shh.
What did you say?
Shh. Grace.
What did you say?
Shh. Your pretty face. I was talking about Foxy.
Oh, Foxy Man.
You're gonna have to send me a pic. I want to see him. Yeah, I'll send you. His name's Veer. He's very handsome.
V-E-R-E.
Okay.
Veer.
Here we go.
Okay.
This is far from the worst thing. Haunting Lowtown. I can't make heads or tails of them.
First they save me, now they scold me?
Lesson learned. I could do without the lecture, though.
To my surprise, they break eye contact. Their attention glides back to the soulless corpse. Okay, hold on, I'ma look him up.
Do it.
They examine him with an inscrutable expression.
This game's called touchstarved BTW.
I clear my throat to fill the silence.
I'm Fallon.
Min.
Suddenly
Min tenses.
Their blade flashes as they drive it into the back of the Solus's neck. The Solus thrashes once, lets out a rattling hiss as the air leaves its lungs. Min leans on the blade, driving it deeper and deeper, until there's a sickening crunch and the creature goes limp.
Of course you like him. You have a thing for fun.
Yup, see? Nana's calling you out. They know.
Shut the fuck up. Anyways.
Oh, thank you. It's Chomp.
He's chomp chomp.
I like his design a lot. Yeah, it's really good.
Mm-hmm. My heart thuds in my chest. It must have been clinging to life by a thread. Min straightens up, withdrawing their blade in a single smooth motion.
Better to put wretched things like this out of their misery.
They calmly clean the blood from their blade. I swallow, my eyes still glued to the cooling corpse.
Why is the Solus inside the city?
Min looks at me, eyes searching, before realization dawns.
You're new here. There's no walls around the city. Solus can come and go as they please. Someone is contacted to stop them. The Cenobium's patrols don't bother to protect Lowtown anymore. Let me guess, you're not a fan of the Cenobium? Wouldn't go that far.
Their brow abruptly furrows, and they sheathe their blade, motioning for me to follow them.
It's not safe here. Vultures can smell death.
I'm not quite sure what they mean, but I don't want to stay lost in this city. I trail behind them as they stride down the street.
If it's not so dangerous, why are you helping me?
Oh, if it's...
You were making an unbearable racket. Next time you walk into a Solus's claws, please die quietly.
Shut up.
Yeah, literally.
Their answer is stingingly harsh. What? Fine, I just need to find my lodging.
I feel like we're just kind of done right now. I feel like I would just be like,
right, you're traumatized.
I'd just be like, you know what? I'm not even going to argue with you.
I hold my hands up, trying to forestall any more snippy comments.
All right, I get it. I'd love to get out of your way, but I'm sort of lost. I just need directions back to my lodgings. What makes you think I'll help you? You've already helped me once tonight, and not a second time.
That seems to catch them off guard. Their brow knits, and they look away, scowling.
How troublesome. Fallon?
Oh! Mr. Mans! I turn, surprised by the voice. Kuras walks down the street towards me, his white and gold clothes in pristine despite the grime of the city. Hello, Min. I see the Solus was your work.
Who's that? My favorite one.
That's called Kuras.
That's
He's literally
Kuras.
like the first one we meet. Nana, you're gonna have to
pretty.
go back and watch this stream before you go to bed tonight.
He's so pretty.
Hello, Min. I see that Solus was your work.
Who's that?
Who's that?
Min shrugs. There's a familiarity to the way they regard each other.
He's dope. I know
Yup.
he's my favorite. I love him.
So pretty.
He's Zhongli Kaya mixed
He's
together.
definitely
and I'm
100%
living for it.
Arabic.
Oh yeah.
And I love that
Oh, yeah.
so much.
He's so pretty.
Literally dating one.
He's so pretty. You are. Simp.
Yes, I am big. I want you to worship me.
That's a song.
Is that really?
Mm-hmm.
You know them,
Kuras?
Kuras?
I didn't know you had friends, Min. I feel like I want to respond to him because we know him better. I feel
We
like
know
this guy's
Kuras
kind of
more.
like really pissed off.
Yeah.
Let's Zhongli to her Miku.
Yeah, my Zhongli.
Mikax, my favorite
Oh
ship.
my gosh. You know them, Kuras? You know them, Kuras?
You know them, Kuras?
Min is a freelancer who's done some errands for me. They are quite reliable.
Unreliable freelancers don't eat. Fallon needs to get back to wherever she's staying, or she wanders into the jaws of another Solus.
It is late. Were you able to find a place to stay, Fallon?
I'm staying at the Wet Wick.
Both their faces fall. I see. Would you like a guide?
It might be they wanted you to stay with the clinic.
Was there an option? I don't think so.
No, there weren't, but they were both like immediately disappointed that you had somewhere to go.
They're like, oh, damn.
Darn it.
Would you like a guide? Would you like a guide? It might be preferable to wandering about alleyways.
That would be nice.
Min clicks their tongue and sighs, sounding mightily put out.
Going to the Immorales district? Cardi suspect.
Come, this way. Despite Min's clear distaste, when Kuras takes me down the street, they keep pace with us. Catching my curious glance, Min's eyes narrow.
It's not safe this late. Don't care about you. Akuris is the only doctor with a dam in this place. Are you like this with everyone?
The deadpan look Min gives me is answer enough. I catch Kuras hiding a slight smile.
I suppress a sigh and resign myself to having a grumpy shadow all the way back to the wet wick.
The route Kuras takes me is completely different from my slow meandering earlier this morning. In no time at all, he cuts through the darkened streets and twisting alleys. It seems like half the city has poured into the Amaryllis district. Colorful streets.
I just like can read that, but can't fucking read Kuras.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, what is
Min
this
looks
say?
emo. He's the only one I would be friends with for real. Valid.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Colorful streets. Laughter, clinking glasses, and music assaults my ears from every direction.
Yet the most noise still comes from the wet wick. Its doors hang wide open, lanterns lit.
Here we are. He moves towards the door, and Min lets out an audible huff.
Don't tell them you're going in. Don't tell me you're going in.
I have some business with Leander.
Fine. He still owes me for yesterday's work.
They drag their feet, reluctantly trailing me into the tavern.
There's more?
You get all of them grouped together.
Oh my God.
And then you can pick who you go out and spend time with. Yeah.
But it's 11.
We can save it and then like right before you can choose to go out with all the boys, and then we can do all of the different boy routes in a separate stream.
That would be fun.
Mm-hmm. This gives me our
That's what we were
vibes.
talking about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it makes me happy. It's
Yeah.
really good. I'm really excited about it.
It's really pretty.
As soon as the door opens, a wave of stinky heat rolls over me.
Sticky.
Oh, in the hours since I left, the wet wick has grown suffocatingly crowded.
Kuras stands out, easily a head taller than most. He tall boy. Even so,
Like 6'6".
yeah, I nearly lose sight of him in the sea of swarming bodies. Pardon me.
The crowd parts. Oh, sorry. The crowd parts as though answering his request. Kuras glances over his shoulder at Min and me before gliding through.
How can anyone breathe in here?
Min follows Kuras at a clipped pace. Leander is right where I left him, although he's traded places with the bartender. He's holding a pair of shot glasses filled to the brim with luminous green liquid. And now
for the finishing touch. Can still do his emo voice.
nice. A flash of magic paints the glasses white
Waiting
with
for
frost.
Kiana to
I know,
react.
I'm waiting for Kiana to be like, Flynn Rider!
You're never gonna guess.
Ackerman.
You're never gonna guess what's in these.
Leander slides the glasses across the bar, and I get my third and fourth shock of the evening in rapid succession.
Oh.
Aze leans against the bar, an elbow propped
I'm trying to get
against the
to see all of
counter.
them now.
Oh yeah,
Here
you get to
go.
see all of them, Kiona.
He catches the glass and lifts one of the light.
Show us the smolder, big boy.
He catches the glasses and lifts one to the light before turning it upside down. The contents magically congealed, stays firmly in place.
You're supposed to make drinks, pretty boy. Don't tell me you're wasted already. Veer, perched on the bar's counter beside Aze, takes a single look at the shot glass and shakes his head. What have we here? A bucket full of boogers? Leander's nose treasure? You've eaten worse. Veer's lips twitch, and his
These are my
ears
boys.
flatten.
These are my boys.
These are my boys. When Aze offers him a glass.
Talking about him.
Yep. He turns his cheek with a sniff, and Ace just snickers.
They're all so cool!
I
Yeah.
know.
The character design is amazing.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Coward.
that smirk.
I love his smirk. Don't tell me.
Damn, I want to
you're-
cosplay them now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you'd make a really good Min's cosplay, Nana.
Min would be pretty.
Min would
yeah.
be cute on them. I think they'd make a good Min.
Mm-hmm.
Or Leander.
Or Leander. Don't tell me you're actually in one fluid motion. Ace throws his
I would hate
Head
to
back.
see Ash's reaction to this.
Oh, really? Why? Drinking that. A dark look crosses Ace's face. It's chewy.
Chewy?
Wait, let me try again.
Behind me, Min grumbles.
I do love the emos with the white hair.
Yep.
I told you this place was a nest of degenerates.
It's funny because it's the shortest one and Nana's super tall.
Yeah. Leander.
If it isn't Karas and Min.
I feel
Mom?
so bad for... He was so down for Blade, I can imagine his reaction.
At the sound of Leander's voice, Min's pale eyes grow wide. They look ready to bolt until Karas sets his hand on their shoulder.
They used to date.
Oh, Min and Leander?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I promise this will not take long. Min's eyes dart from Kuras's hands to his face, then soften.
Fine. You first.
While they step forward, I linger behind, struck by a sudden revelation.
All the people I've met today know each other.
Good evening, Leander. Eyes. Another drinking competition, I presume.
Oh, it's evening already. Could have sworn it was earlier.
Just some friendly rivalry,
I think
Doctor.
these are my favorite. These
Nothing
fans
to
are
be
my favorite.
afraid of.
I love Kuras too. It's hard.
Yeah, I know. Nothing to be afraid of. Kuras acknowledges Leander and Eyes with a slight nod, ignoring Veer entirely. Not that Veer seems to mind. Him and the Doctor hate each other.
Leander or Eyes. Eyes and...
No. Veer and Kuras.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
I forget.
They don't like each other. He tilts his head with and an impish smile I can read.
Curves his lips when he spots Min looming silently behind Kuras.
I almost didn't see you there, Min. Looking for your booster seat.
Literally, you're only like inches taller than them. Oh, they're pretty.
Yeah. Min pushes back their hood. They level Veer with a cool look.
I thought Eyes wasn't allowed to bring his pets in here.
Veer's tail gives an angry twitch.
Oh, they're so cute.
Yeah.
Why does he have such a massive booby?
He has massive tits.
Don't shame my short king.
Massive titties.
Massive tits. I don't know what that said. Whoopsie.
Oh, sorry. Here, I go back.
You're good.
At the first sign of the impending fight, Leander vaults clear over the
The
counter.
audacity.
He slides in between Eyes and Kuras. Now, let's try and keep the pace. It's not every day the esteemed doctor takes us up on a drink.
His arm snakes around Kuras's shoulders.
You're finally taking me up on that drink, right,
God damn.
Kuras?
I am afraid not. We were merely escorting Fallon back to her lodgings.
Kuras gestures in my direction and my stomach sinks. I reluctantly step into the light. As soon as he sees me, Leander's face brightens.
Oh.
Fallon! It's been too long. Everyone, this is Fallon. She's new to Iridia.
Everyone's like, we know.
He's so cute. I feel like he's like, I love him, and they flirt, but I feel like he's like that big brother. And he's like, this is Fallon.
Look at Hype Beast!
Yeah, am I the only one who's not attracted to any of that?
Oh no!
You're a lesbian, Grace. That is my conclusion. And that's perfectly fine. I feel 5 pairs of eyes fix onto me, and suddenly the bar feels something faintly small. My voice nearly catches into my throat.
We've already met.
Hi
again.
I want to be awkward. Instead of being rude, I feel like we'd be like,
Hi.
hello.
Hi. Again.
Hi, everyone. Again.
Again.
Again? Wait. We've already met everyone?
Leander, wait.
Oh my god, there's a fitting!
Eyes and Veer level me with assembly amused expressions. Veer's tail gives a lazy wag.
We did. Not that long ago either. I'm starting to suspect she's stalking me. He looks far too pleased with himself when I roll my eyes. Ooh, look at that leg.
I know, a hot man. This calls for a drink. What does everyone want? In an instant, all eyes turn to Leander, freeing me from the burden of attention. I still can't believe they all know each other. Watching them all talk amongst themselves feels surreal. I love this game now because they each have their individual personalities and they all don't look the same, because that is such a hard thing with men in games. People do not know how to design men at all.
Yeah, they're all very distinct and very pretty.
Min is very, very pretty.
I like Min a lot.
They are.
I love their pants. Look at
Yeah,
their pants.
I love like they all actually have really distinct skin tones too.
Yeah,
That's-
distinct skin tones and no same face syndrome either.
They're pink, they're cool toned, they're yellow toned, they're pink, and then they are green. Or no, they're green and they're yellow. Yeah. It's really nice. The low, pleasant rumble of Leander's laughter pulls me from my restless thoughts. Well, color me surprised. You make friends fast, Fallon. I wouldn't go that far. You're more than acquaintances. A wise man once said that acquaintances are merely friends you haven't shared a drink with yet.
A wise man? You said that here last week.
I can hear Min's lips curl with the distaste from across the bar. Leander clears his throat and continues undisturbed. Let's toast to Fallon's health. You're to join in, Doctor? Barras politely declines with a wave of his hand.
They're all very unique.
How about you, Min? No. Are you? No. A repounding pop pierces the dim of the bar. You will turn in the direction of the noise. Veer looks almost bashful as he accepts an overflowing flute from the bartender, poured from a bottle so old its label has been worn blank. They serve champagne here? Since when? Veer pauses in the middle of the licking champagne foam from his fingers with a smile.
You don't mind, do you?
Gay.
Mm-hmm.
He's 100% a pansexual. Don't give a fuck about who he sleeps with. In a transformation as impressive as his magic trick, the concern on Leander's face vanishes. He laughs softly. No, be my guest. I know you've got expensive taste. Then he shoots the bartender a frantic look, unbothered or interested in his company. Ains cants his
head at me.
Yeah, a light smile on his lips. How about you, Sparrow?
How about you, Sparrow?
Ooh.
I did say I'd buy you a drink earlier.
I think it's funny that they call us Sparrow.
It's cute, yeah.
We were talking about Jack Sparrow.
They're fighting!
No, my treat! Ains regards
regards
Leander from the lip of his glass in the dim light. The glint in his crimson eyes look downright dangerous.
Really like the diverse skin tones, unlike other games.
Yeah, I really like that. I really like that they all kind of have really diverse things. I think the only critique I have is the fact that 3 of them are brown-haired. I definitely think that Leander could have been blonde, or even Kuras would have been a really pretty blonde. I think that would have been.
I like that they kept Kuras dark-haired though.
I do.
A lot of the
it
time,
clashes with the white. I do agree.
Well, and a lot of the time too, like dark characters like him are usually contrasted with light hair. Or
That's true.
Light eyes.
I do like it, but I definitely think that.
I think
the
eyes
brown,
they could have kept the full white hair. And
I think that would have
fine.
been good. Yeah.
Or made it black.
A pansexual punchable prick. Yep. My man's.
My man.
That's your man's? Yeah. And I'm gonna stick with him.
That's mine.
What'll be, Fallon? I'll take that drink. I'll take the drink this time.
Yeah.
I'll take you up on that drink, as long as it's not one of those green shots. Don't knock them till you try them. They taste better than they look.
Somehow I doubt that, but I hold my tongue long enough for Leander to go behind the bar.
He's lying, isn't he? When I glance at Ains, he only shrugs.
Like I said, they were chewy. Probably poisoned, too. He considers his own drink a tumbler of amber-colored whiskey. He would be a whiskey drinker.
100%. Champagne, whiskey,
Something.
rum.
He also had a beer earlier.
Yeah. I feel like he'd be like
a wine person.
like a wine person, like a rosé. And then I feel like they just like fruity cocktails.
Yeah. They either don't drink at all or they drink like wine coolers.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
that was a line. Whoopsie.
Leander tried to kill me a dozen times.
Leander's tried to kill me a dozen times by now. It's always a gamble.
Your boy Foxy's definitely a wine guy. Yeah.
Yeah, too. Veer clicks his tongue in disapproval. When he finally looks my way, it's with a half-lidded gaze. I am also a coffee gal. Softened by his third glass of champagne. Were I you, I wouldn't let Leander put anything in my mouth.
I'll let you put something in mine.
He fans his fingers over his chest, voice dripping with fake reverence. The Wet Wick is one of the finest drinking establishments in all of Iridia. While you're here, you might as well partake in the signature watered-down drinks
and stale nut leather.
He sweeps his hand
towards his chipped ceramic bowl filled with spindly speckled jerky, and I assume is nut leather, which is what is with the food in this city. As abysmal as you make it sound, this place is completely packed.
It's not all that bad. Depending on the day, the food's edible. Yeah, she's been making comments like this all evening.
You can't give me pretty men and expect me not to go feral. I'm a
true.
shark. It's in my DNA.
Ace takes a measured sip of his drink. Gotta stick around for the real attractions, though.
Before I can ask what he means, Leander returns with a tumbler that he sets in front of me, uneven chunks of ice bomb and a pool of reddish-purple alcohol.
What are you giving us?
I eyed the drink suspiciously. It better not be another disgusting concoction of Leander's. Relax. It's just local specialties. Plum gin.
You were right with gin.
Although, if you're
did
feeling...
you say gin?
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Although, if you're feeling more adventurous, I shake my head.
No.
Leander wraps his knuckles against the bar until the group falls silent. Alright everyone, let's toast! May Fallon's stay in Iridia be full of bright adventures and discoveries. Cheers! Leander, Eyes, and Veer raise their glasses in unison. Min only crosses their arms, and Kuras watches with polite indifference. I tip back my drink. The plum gin is eye-wateringly strong. Despite a strong medicinal edge, it goes down smooth. One sip softens the edge of my vision. The next fades the din of the crowded bar into a low, persistent murmur. I find myself unwinding for what feels like a first time in years. Aren't you the popular one, Fallon? I'm guessing you meant Kuras first.
It would be
I
a
realize
lot
his
more...
hair is, like, faded. That's cool.
It's pretty. It would be a lot more accurate to say that I found her.
He saved my life.
I merely performed my duty as a doctor.
Although, I must admit that I was confused when I woke up missing all my clothes.
Leander's like, what?
Leander makes a choke noise somewhere behind him. Min sighs.
Look at Kuras's face!
It's not what you think.
Fallon was in grave condition. I could hardly treat injuries through tattered clothes.
The silence that follows stretches uncomfortably long. I look away, unable to face Kuras's disappointment, and catch Veer snickering behind his hand. That's my cue to change the topic. Kuras isn't the only one who saved me today. Don't you listen? I didn't save you. You were simply there. That's Min for ya. Leander reaches for Min, but they duck under his arm with practiced ease without so much as looking his way. As reliable as they are moody.
You're one to talk, considering you neglected to warn her to stay off the streets at night.
Oh, I might have gotten a little distracted. Min's only response is a short breath.
She was pretty.
At any rate, I never got a chance to thank you, Min. Don't. Less soulless alive, the better.
For a heartbeat, Min's eyes flick toward eyes, and their lips twist.
Did you just call me MC, Grace? God damn.
Eyes is too busy nodding along to Veer's enthusiastic pantomime of stabbing to notice. Lost, no doubt, is in an enthralling discussion.
Had enough of this hellhole. Let's go.
Min and Kuras share a brief look. Then the doctor speaks up. Very well. There is something I must discuss with Leander, if you'll excuse us, Fallon.
And just like that, 3 of them depart, leaving me alone to savor my gin in silence. Or so I think until I hear a voice so soft and low it practically is a purr.
Lost your tour guide.
Hey boy.
I turned to find crimson and pink eyes trained on me.
It's not lost on me that they are close. Choose the instant the others left to strike. Just my luck. I had to be abandoned with 2 more irritating people I've met all day. Monsters or not, there's no telling what I'll do if either of them push me again.
Don't tell me Leander already snuck off to get his knob slobbered out back.
He's got business with Kuras and Min.
2-on-1 business, Well, isn't he lucky?
What a whore. I can't tell if it's the champagne or the company, but Veer has grown noticeably more relaxed. He sits with his chin propped up on the back of his hand. His ears twitch whenever a hiccup shakes his shoulders.
Why are you so far away? Join us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Pats the empty bar stool besides eyes, but I hesitate. The smile Veer wears is sweet and distinctly sly. And with the drinks in the mix, I dread how he and eyes will mess with me next. We don't bite.
I'm not sure about that. Just hours ago he tried to rob me, and you threatened me.
Me? Steal? Surely you must be mistaken. Huh? You sure it was me?
Yes, it was you. And then you had to go and gal to kick me out just so you could go drinking.
He gives another one of his shrugs. I was lonely.
A simpler answer than I expected, but I guess I couldn't fault him for that.
Veer suddenly slumps forward, gossamer sleeves pooling where he rests his elbow on his knees. Eyes sets his hand on Veer's waist, narrowly preventing him from tipping off the counter. How about we start fresh, Begin with proper introductions. Get off on the
Veer.
Mm-hmm.
He's so drunk.
Yeah. Get off on the right foot and whatnot. I'll start. The name's Veer. Hunter extraordinaire. Veer's right hand flutters to his chest and he bows.
I need
his
Foxy
head.
to gaslight Meg. Can they do that?
Ace doesn't say anything, so I suppose it's my turn now.
It's Fallon. It's Fallon.
Veer considers me for a long moment, his tail idly swaying behind him. Then he knocks back the rest of his champagne. It's a pleasure to formally meet you, Fallon. He says my name slowly and deliberately, savoring every syllable. A tingle jumps down my spine, and I quickly turn my gaze away. Eyes smirks at my reaction over the rim of his glass.
Something funny?
Nope.
I open my mouth and close it just as quickly. They want me to react, boarding me into another ridiculous game. While their sharp cat-like eyes keep me on edge, something about this tension is fun. It must be the gin. A flash of white over Ein's shoulder catches my eye. Across the bar, Kuras heads for the door. I don't see Leander or Min, but it feels wrong to let him leave without saying goodbye. I'll be back. Veer hums and wags his fingers at me as I leave. I slip through the crowd, careful not to touch anyone, but just as I'm nearing Kudas. Ah! I stagger, shoulder checked by a man with a neck thicker than both my thighs. He stares down at me, nostrils flaring.
Out of my way, shit stain!
Jesus. My words spill out on their own. You watch it! I regret them as soon as they leave my mouth. That's fucking gin. The roughneck wheels around, shoving a bloodhound out of the way so he can close in on me.
What did you say?
He shoves me backwards, sending me stumbling to the sticky floor. I'm fine, but my heart leaps into my throat when I see the roughneck bearing down on me. You trying to start something here? The roughneck freezes, his fist cocked back, a group of bloodhounds called by the commotion circle around him, sizing him up. For what it feels like an agonizing long moment, the roughneck looks from me to the bloodhounds. Finally, he stiffs and spits on the floor next to me, the lob narrowly missing my cheek. Screw it. Too many freaks in this circus tonight. He turns his back on me and comes face to face with eyes. A dangerous smile spreads across his face. You'll do.
You'll do.
Ooh, that happens next is
Eyes' fist crashes into the roughneck's jaw, causing an eruption of gasps, shouts, and even cheers around us.
Yeah! Fuck yeah! I scramble to my feet right as the frantic crowd swarms around me, cutting off my sight of everyone and everything.
Through the ruckus,
I hear Leander shouting, Hey! Hey! Eyes! Take it outside! Ignore them, everyone! Look! Drinks! Drinks!
Drinks are on me!
Violence is never the answer.
It's the solution.
Yes.
At those 4 words.
The wick erupts with hoots and hollers. The rings around me disperse as bloodhounds and onlookers rush towards the bar. Throughout the thinning crowd, I catch glimpses of familiar faces. Ainz vanishes out the back, dragging the roughneck behind him.
Kudas
Lingers near the door, searching, I suspect, for any wounded before he departs. Min draws their hood up tight, and they slip out of the side door. While Veer leans over the counter to swipe a glass of wine from behind the bar. We were right. Wine is his
favorite
weakness. And Leander, seated at the opposite end of the bar, gestures drastically and apologetically at the bartender. In the space of a heartbeat, I realize that there's no telling when or if I'll ever see them ever again. Whoever I pursue may be the last person I get to speak to tonight. I follow. Oh, is this where we have to pick?
So you can click save, I think.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, I think we're gonna end that stream here, guys, and then you guys can come back next time and we are going to pick one of the bibbas.
Yeah, we can probably do all of their different routes.
Yeah, we can come back and redo them.
Come back to the slave slot and...
But we're gonna go ahead and switch back to the chatting screen real fast, everybody. We appreciate everyone coming in tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for staying and watching. It has been maybe roughly almost 4 hours. And that tends to happen when Lee and I are together. We tend to stream for a really long time.
Yeah.
But we really, it was fun. It was great. I was so happy to do that. I really liked that game. And I'm really excited to do the character design for Fallon.
I'm glad you liked it because I remembered it completely last minute. I was just like, oh yeah.
Well, and I remember sending you like videos of them on TikTok and being like, look at these men. So I'm really excited to start playing this. I'm excited for the final version to come out. I'm glad I could support them through playing the demo. You act like I have a life. Grace, you are my life. You are the love of my life, fire of my loins. You make me chomp. I love your face. Thank you so much for joining us today.
I love you, Grace.
I always love it when we join. Join me on this coming Sunday where I'm going to be playing The Wolf Among Us.
Nice.
Normally around 4:30, but if I might start a little bit earlier just because I don't work this coming Sunday. So if anything, guys, stick around for that. I will be streaming The Wolf Among Us on Twitch just because I think it's a little more appropriate, just because it is a little bit more of a mature scene and Twitch is a little bit more better at that than YouTube. The VOD will be uploaded to YouTube, if anything, but stick around for that. And we will continue this soon, probably. If anything, we can even do it on like Saturday if there's time. We can continue playing these routes and stuff, and I'll get Leon Discord call and we can play it.
Yeah,
so
sounds fun to me.
Yeah, Vibe, you haven't friended me on
Genshin.
I have. I promise.
What am I, garbage?
Yeah, what are
we love you, Nana.
Nana, you can go back and watch the stream because you came back like 30 minutes after, like, when it ends. So you can just go back to the very beginning and watch it all through.
You haven't, though. Well,
I have. I promise. You gave me the ID.
I'll make her double check.
Yeah, I'll double check. Text it to me through DMs, but I'll double check. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. I did friend you. It was your ID. It said your name and everything. My name is Vesper Minx on there. My picture's Rosaria. That's my gamer tag. I did friend you. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for joining us today, Pubs.
For having me on.
Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Ithica, for being with us. I always enjoy my little master being on here to...
Little master.
I gave it to you! Anyways, I'll discuss this with you later. But anyways, thank you so much for joining us. I hope to see everyone soon, and be safe and kind, my pups, and I hope everyone has a good night. Bye!
Happy nightmares!
Bye!